in the game. Let's go!
Now, Deoxys always has had a fantastic approach with Gears. I love his staggers. He's really great at flawless block up 2ing as well. Okay, the punish is there. A little bit of an overextension, actually, from Deoxys.
This is actually the first time that I've seen SONICFOX rock the digital soldier over the Yes Queen.
Woo!
And he had a scrap to get into this top 8, by the way. If you guys were tuning in earlier, his match with Tekken Master down to the final hit.
He's got it.
And
So
wow.
what a start. Look at that life bar up there.
This is looking very similar to their match at Combo Breaker earlier in the year. Can Deoxys find some ground in this match? Can he get going? Because this character, Geras, only needs the one touch to get just that. It's been phenomenal defense and solid control from SONICFOX so far to start off this match.
Gears is a boulder standing at the top of a hill, just waiting for the slightest nudge, and he'll just roll all the way down if you ever let him get a chance. So far, though, Fox has not let that happen. He's just been controlling things.
King of comebacks, king of crushing blows. This character is never out of a fight. It doesn't matter what the health deficit is.
Look at this, the pressure here from SONICFOX. And, you know, Cassie does not have a strong overhead low game. That's not what it's about. It's about throw, it's about timing, it's about scrambles, staggers, all that sort of stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, bam!
And this is how a comeback starts. One crushing blow could lead into another. You already have fatal blow territory. And here we go. Do we have some throw loops?
His throws are so strong because the threat of his buttons is so good, but SONICFOX ends up doing it immediately to fighter select.
Great to character select. Is there going to be a change out of Deoxys? Does he want a breather? Even SONICFOX is kind of asking for a breather right there. And this is top 8. Means that the entire tournament, 1,500 players had to fight through best of 3 in order to get here. Not in this top 8. We're going to best of 5, ladies and gentlemen.
So you can go to a different character if you would like. You have a little bit of leeway. Like I said, I haven't seen him play anybody other than Geras. Although he did just change something in his controls.
Oh.
So I don't know what the deal was there.
Yeah, maybe something right there. Never know, guys. Check those buttons, get them correct, especially on a stage like this. One thing goes wrong, and you could mentally get cascaded off of a cliff.
Fight.
Again, Deoxys approaches with a single button and then very light afterward. Continues to be pretty light. As this game has developed, you know, the way that people play offense has become so staggery. It's very interesting. Got him with the stand one.
No inconfirm though, and he's very good at doing just that. Last one, the side switch. Ooh, misspacing that sand trap.
That's safe. That's not safe. And Fox comes right in with the punish there.
No offensive meter right here, using the invincibility of the interactable to reset the neutral, go back to full screen here.
Now, although this is the stage, same stage every time, each time that you load it, it has a different stage's interactable, as you can see in the back right there. So, yeah, it's the same stage, but it's actually different each time. It's pretty cool.
Oh, here we go.
Yikes.
Breaking the back with the crushing blow is Deoxys right there. Is he on the hunt? What a crouch! That's going to be Hiccup into the fatal blow. Is it enough?
Let me see those skulls. SONICFOX just found out about the skulls and shields mechanic the other day on Twitter. And he didn't quite get it up, but very close. And chip is a big problem right now for Deoxys. Oh yeah, you can see his meter, his defensive meter, going away down there at the bottom. He cannot take any chip at all. If he gets touched in the slightest, it's a big bet. You know,
SONICFOX, even though there's plus frames, you know, didn't blink whatsoever. That was so smart to just stay calm, stay cool and collected. I have expected that Deoxys right there, thinking that SONICFOX was going to be disrespectful in that
100%.
situation. So that's just a bad call out at the end of the day. But you never know if it could work next time around.
I certainly understand the decision making. Tried to get the close one, I should say, and no, you can angle that sand trap and you got the wrong one. Yo, okay. That's what I'm talking about, those flawless blocks, then you get a launcher afterward, the expensive one offensive and one defensive bar.
Yeah, you want to talk about someone that stands out from the entire field of players when it comes to utilizing the flawless block mechanics. It's the young Deoxys here.
Got him in the corner, we got a full hit confirm here.
Oh, big damage on deck, no breakaway. Is he coming off of both though? No, he's going to hold on to the one. This late in the match, I'm guessing that because he's really known for loading that gauntlet up, right? Off of those hits into the temporal advantage. But this late in the match, probably the one-handed crushing blow out of SONICFOX goes up 2-0 here.
He didn't even want to see the end of it. Look at this. And a very interesting timing on SONICFOX to come in at that moment. Clearly, Deoxys did not expect it. It's a blow-up so far.
Oh, yes, indeed. Like I said, this is how the matchup went at Combo Breaker. And there's been no difference in how he's approached the match. SONICFOX calm and collected. Deoxys, I don't think just knows how to get through the wall that is SONICFOX, whether it's offensively or defensively.
Well, in this matchup, SONICFOX is the old man. He's the veteran.
Isn't that the crazy thing?
He's the veteran here.
They're almost the same age.
They're a couple years different.
Yeah, a couple years different, but
in their lifetime, for me, that doesn't matter at all.
So they're only
for their lifetime,
they're only a couple years apart. But SONICFOX is a veteran by like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
2-0.
SONICFOX, you guys know, just so you guys know at home, has been playing Mortal Kombat competitively since he was 12 years old.
He's been winning EVOs for most of that time.
Most of that time. And to what David...
He's now 21.
Yes, to what David pointed out earlier, hasn't won EVO in 2 years, is still the defending Mortal Kombat EVO champion, technically.
Okay, fair enough. Yikes, blows it up right there on a counter hit or punish.
Did not lose Mortal Kombat X at Evolution. What a short hop over the throw!
Using the throw invincibility of the short hop. Anything could have knocked him out of the sky, but he knew it was a grab. That was a counter right there.
And Gyruses are still finding more damage in his combos. That's an optimal just found right before Evolution. They're like, this character's the most damaging character in the game. Let's find some more, baby.
Step it up!
It's out there, you just gotta find it. Characters are like onions, you know, they're like ogres. They've got layers, and you just gotta get to them.
That really is very common in Mortal Kombat. It often takes many months, sometimes a year, for people to find the legit combos.
Right.
Ooh. Oh, that wasn't the legit one. Got him on the Landsy's punish. And now this could be big damage, but of course there's a breakaway.
Beautiful tech there from Sonic, and trying to catch the approach. That was a big read, and Deoxys not paying off on the close sand trap. Now that's a restart in the corner, throwing the lowest. Sonic, no belief though, but he's also got no resources to try to hit anything follow up.
He's not going to be super damaging right here. Oh wow, he did go in. And now Deoxys has the corner. Not for long. He chose to go for the mix-up. Wow, the very unsafe low right there.
He just keeps switching this side back to the corner.
Still maintaining control. He's trying to anyway.
Deoxys believing in the round, coming off the breakaway fairly late here.
Look at that patience out of Fox. He's just waiting for something like a fatal blow. He's waiting for that sand trap to come, and he is not going to let Deoxys easily get any of that stuff.
Yeah, this is a standoff right now. SONICFOX is supposed to work around that fatal blow right now. Can he get it? Just throws out the 1-1, gets the anti-air, and going to match point is SONICFOX for winners finals here at Evolution 2019.
Got in there with the big shoulder, that forward one. Deoxys, yeah, good damage into the corner, but we've seen him at corner and it just hasn't lasted that long, and it's not gonna this time either. SONICFOX ducks the grab.
How many times in the road did Deoxys throw 1-1, forward 2-1-2 in that exact situation, even in the final round, just to get ducked on the throw? Deoxys has got to be shook right now. Oh, here we go. Break in the back, and there's some damage for him. Not quite at fatal blow territory. The chip did it though, SONICFOX.
Uh-oh.
No breakaway. Can he do it? Drops the combo. The corner always messes with their combos here. Has the health in his Deoxys.
Didn't believe it. If he, oh my God, the down to the uppercut.
Just swinging, and Deoxys finds himself in the middle of a match finally. He's on the board.
All right, Deoxys found it now. It was a little scrambly at times. I wouldn't say that was a convincing win. It was a lot of back and forth. But whatever gets the job done is good enough.
Very good early breakaway right there by Deoxys. It really does reset the neutral position against Cassie. And she gets almost no damage off of that particular breakaway. All you're gonna need is that low gunshot in the middle of your armor. And the starter, you only get about, what, 50, 70 damage at the end of the day?
Oh, nothing for Deoxys right there. Had a chance on the whip punish. Trying to make something happen there with his very important mid-string. Oh yeah, trying to mix it up. You see the kind of staggers that I'm talking about. It's become a huge, huge part of the game.
Says unhand me from the corner. Another one fighting his way out. Not enough here. And it doesn't have enough hit stun there to get the combo. And surviving a little bit. Here's Deoxys. There's some plus frames. Little bit gimmicky. There's a big gap when he does go into that gauntlet off of these strength. A jump back kick. Big horizontal hitbox to it. And another match point for Sonic.
You can see Sonic just maintaining his awareness at all times. Oh, well, maybe not right there. Maybe I spoke too soon. Deoxys finds the sand trap. And as you can see, that always gets Kyrus in, wherever he was before. Now he's next to you.
That really is one of the beauties of Infinite Warden, is that it almost takes zoning out of the equation because he puts you right where he wants to be, on top of you. Getting the massive damage too off of these B&Bs.
Ending right next to you, 34% damage, just like that.
Whoa!
And it's a counter hit. This is huge.
Now, you want to talk about doing something different? That was wild.
The gumption shown right there by Deoxys.
I've never seen walk up close sand shot.
I've never seen it either. But it was enough, and guess what? Deoxys lives to fight another day right now. It's still Fox match point, but Deoxys is making a good showing.
If we can just call it what it is, it takes something like that to really put a dent in the armor of SONICFOX, to put something on the screen. Wow, that was wild. Deoxys is in this match. Can he send us to the distance? Not a great start here. SONICFOX on the prowl, big damage, and he's on the hunt to the corner too.
Individual hits not adding up to too much right there. Deoxys is hoping to see if SONICFOX press the button, and no, now Deoxys out of the corner. He's trying to continue.
All over the stagger of Sonic 2. He's not letting him in with a single one with a stand one in the 4-2. It's 4-2-1, 4-2. SONICFOX always ready to recognize what's going to happen. What an anti-air one, but as the breakaway, Sonic still has a beautiful health leader, but cannot get hit. Deoxys has 2 bars of meter.
He went in with the low. Again, very unsafe, but that's what you need sometimes to break somebody like SONICFOX's guard. Deoxys to the other side with a down one. He's over the delay by SONICFOX.
Good patience by Deoxys here.
Oh boy.
Slight walk up to the 4-2, trying to catch him going for a potential throw break.
That's a huge read right now, and that's the crush as well. Is it enough?
Oh, yes! SONICFOX advances on the winner's side. Winners finals again here at Evolution.
He really wants y'all to see what's going on right now.
He really wants you guys to see
the
fatality. Oh,
there you go.
There's the aftermath of it.
That's it in a nutshell right there.
Oh, that pun hurt.
Woo, baby, we're starting off strong right now. SONICFOX, just like that, into winners finals, 3-1. But some of those movement ideas out of Deoxys, dash up into sand trap, for example.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is not in my handy dandy notebook of what Gears players do.
I know.
Ever.
I know.
Not even should do, not even should not do.
Right, yeah, it wasn't even in the book until he wrote it right now. Well, that's going to be SONICFOX into winners finals. Look, of course, he's one of the absolute favorites coming into this thing, to nobody's surprise, right? Now, on the other side of winners bracket, 2 players who I think should also not at all be a surprise, a Foxy Grandpa and Dragon. Dragon, he made it to grand finals of CEO, lost only to Fox. Foxy Grandpa has made it to top 8 at each of the major stops in Mortal Kombat 11 so far.
I think in the winner's side of every single one.
That sounds right to me. And they have both been in EVO Grand Finals before. Now, Dragon ended up winning his. Not so for Foxy Grandpa, but very close. It was a great match that he had against SONICFOX back in the day. Yeah, that was the first EVO for Mortal Kombat X 2015. 4 years ago, took this stage in Mortal Kombat. He's got the UK flag on the back, looking to take it home. For me, although I always knew that there were scenes around the world who played Mortal Kombat, in terms of the competitive strength, that year when both he and Ketchup made it into top 8, that for me was the opening of the floodgates for the strong international competitors, not just in North America. That was where all of us Americans sat back and went, wait a minute, we might lose our game on our home turf. Wait a darn minute. And we've got in this top 8 alone 3 international players. We got Canada represented. We've got the Middle East and Bahrain represented in Tekken Master, and we've got Foxy Grandpa representing the UK. So 3 have an opportunity here to try for the first time in NetherRealm history, Mortal Kombat history, to try to stop America from winning an American-made game here at Evolution. And that's really how the scene is. There is a ton of strength in Europe. There's a ton of strength in the Middle East. Latin America has very strong players as well. And by the way, I saw some great work being done by some Japanese players earlier in the bracket too. I saw so many we saw players from Mexico. I saw players from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. Sure. Oh yeah, they got some great players out there. Russia was here, and Sakron. Yeah, Sakron made a deep run actually. Yeah, that's true. All right, so it's going to be Shang. This is the character that Foxy has been playing. It's just button checks. This is the character he's been playing since Shang came out. This is the first tournament where Shang is tournament legal, and so many of us were wondering how many Shangs would we see in a top 8, because he seemed very strong when he first came out. And now, while I think everybody thinks he's strong, you know, we kind of get a little bit more. Some of the problems for him, he's flawless blockable in a way that is detrimental to him. If you know how to deal with the up skulls, a little bit less oppressive, I would say. That's right. I mean, the Soul Steal alone, we may not even see it all. Might not see it, yeah. There's a downside to that. You do get a damage buff. You get to change the matchup a little bit. But when you come out of Soul Steal, you can't block. Right. So that does leave you open for business. But let's get into the second match on the winner's side. Foxy Grandpa versus Dragon. Yeah, Dragon looked almost unstoppable in his winner's side run at CEO. David, I got to tell you. David, I got to tell you. He looked like the strongest Mortal Kombat player on the planet on the winner's side of that bracket run at CEO. Can he continue that here at Evolution? That is the question. In his path is a Foxy Grandpa breaking out a brand new character. Is there familiarity? We're about to find out. So both these characters, as you can see, have these full screen options. They're both really credible when it comes to zoning, but don't sleep on them when it comes to pressure either. They both have really good tools for that as well. We've seen Dragon do that a lot so far this weekend.
Yeah, they play every phase of the game incredibly well, whether up close, whether far away. Both incredibly strong characters. That's why we're seeing him in Evolution, top 8, baby. And keeping the distance there, looking for the big read was Dragon, and that he's kind of taken that from CEO. That's the first time we saw him kind of get crazy with those up boulders.
Got him. Dragon finding the moment right here. And Foxy Grandpa not breaking away.
Ooh,
oh, right back into it. No offensive bar right there for Dragon to get more.
So Shang's a character that can't really do anything about Geyser. It looks like that's whenever I see Dragon abuse Geyser, he knows that it's a situation where it's unpunishable.
Exactly. Yeah, this is I would say considered a pretty tough matchup for Shang. That's my personal feeling on it so far.
That's honestly Dragon's personal opinion on it as well, because he was eyeballing Shang Tsung for the longest time after his release, and he said, you know what? Cetron does really well against the character, and he still feels like Cetron does well against the rest of the cast, so he didn't really feel a need to switch coming into EVO here.
Makes sense.
Looking at his results from CEO.
Yeah, hard to argue with that, right?
Yeah, it's really hard to argue with Cetron doing that well for you, getting second place.
So he gets corner control because of this, and he backs off, not interested in getting up close to his opponent here. And I understand that. He's been doing such good work from full screen. No significant reason to change. You can see she's pestering with that Hellfire. Okay, up skulls. Oh, he didn't have bar. Couldn't keep it up. Now Dragon's got it. Will there be a break in this situation? There's not.
Yeah, there's not much damage left on the table, really, in Cetron's combos. Just decided to hold on to that defensive bar, throwing the 1-1 really quick, high mid coming at you.
Oh boy, they stare at each other.
And Foxy's all about those kind of characters that had that quick high mid that kind of looked like a throw. That's what the auto shimmy is in Mortal Kombat.
Wow. Okay, Dragon, very interesting choice. Foxy's in huge trouble. Oh no, that's bad news right there. Yeah.
And there's the knowledge that you talked about. Is it there for Dragon? It looks like it at 100% is. Coming in his top 8, he looks prepared. Will Foxy make the switch back to Kung Lao? I think that's the big question here in this game number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen him do it all weekend, but the way that game went, I'd be worried, I think, to continue with the character choice that he came into it with.
That looked like a little bit of a
struggle there. He's going back into it, though.
Full screen. He believes.
He is doing it, yeah. And this is certainly a character who can, or a player who can make big adaptations. All right, corpse drop, as you can see, for Shang is a big thing. Just a throw punish. Very Foxy Grandpa thing to do.
Yeah, Foxy Grandpa, we think deciphered why he plays characters. It's not any of the throw advantages, the where the throws lead you, the auto shimmies, anything like that. It's just that the character has a throw brutality, we think.
Yeah. It's funny, for somebody who likes to zone and control, play footsies and the like, he still gets some of the most throws of anybody in the whole scene. He's very throw heavy, even while playing zoners.
The most seen brutality in pro competition history has been the Kung Lao throw brutality.
Oh,
he gets
yeah,
it
absolutely.
every single time.
Great and important block right there, at risk for a crushing blow if that goes wrong. So look at this, Foxy. We were talking about how this is tough for his character, and yet he's got the life lead, and he seems fine.
I think I just saw something very weird happen. Did the wall from Cetron absorb the first up skull, but the second up skull still came out?
That makes sense.
Very interesting. It actually punished wall for being an absorbent of that special move.
Chip, it's not enough, and no punish, this should be enough, yeah. He was going to meter burn that for the extra damage. That corpse drop really does a lot of damage.
And it's going to keep her at bay with all of those aerial teleports, the Hell's Rats up there in the sky.
Smart jump over right there. You see Foxy Grandpa not overcommitting to things at the full screen area. Ooh, now Dragon is ready. Just as I talked up Foxy not overcommitting. Out of it. That's what I'm talking about. Who throws more than this guy?
And what he likes about Shang, off of the throw, unlike Kung Lao, so Kung Lao's throw puts you right next to him, right? And he can push that same guessing situation. With Shang, he likes that. It puts you full screen and likes to implement the zoning game.
Totally, yeah. And he's definitely taking control of that. Wow, teleport directly into Geyser right there. An unusual move, but it worked out for Dragon.
That's Dragon feeling the pressure right there. That's the Cetrion like panic right there. Is the bar teleport into the Geyser. Gotta love it. But it kind of punishes people's reaction to the teleport.
Anything that Dragon takes right now is death. Foxy knows that.
Anything on
Wake up!
Oh, wait, we've seen crazier things at 1%.
We have.
All these throws
My God! Wow. Wake up! Block into up skulls just like that. All right, Foxy, let's go. It's 1-1.
Gotta respect the belief there not to make the switch after that first game. The belief there for Foxy paying off. 1-1. No blowouts here on the winner's side. And I don't think we expect any less.
No. Yeah, these are amazing players. Scene is so strong nowadays.
Round 1, fight.
So Foxy did great in that one, and he really did it by controlling the stage, which is what, okay, so when up skulls happen, the second skull always comes out with the same time. And that means that you should be able to flawless block it. You can do it, and so you should do it. And of course, many characters, when they do flawless block, they'll get punished, as we just saw her do it.
Yeah, very, very good implementation of anti-Shang Tsung tech. The knowledge needed. Knowledge is power in fighting games, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo, boy. It's partying out here, Dragon.
The restand and the throw. Good tech from Foxy.
I was talking about how these characters can both also pressure, not just zone. And it may be that Dragon felt the zoning wasn't good enough in the last game, so he's going in for more pressure here.
Yeah, he spent most of that match working his way in and dealing with the zoning of Shang Tsung. Beautifully used to teleport that situation, by the way.
Okay.
Gets the side switch. Is this enough? And there we go, Dragon. Making the adjustments early. And we kind of saw that also in his previous tournaments where he has that switch that he can flip to go from more defensive zoning oriented to offense immediately.
That punished, okay.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, let me stop. 147 for just a projectile is massive.
Right,
here,
yeah.
11.
It's like landing a throw. Foxy kind of on the approach. You know, he's playing this interesting game of threatening to run in, which is something that the Shang can do for sure, or stand back and zoning. But there's this little middle ground right there where he's constantly threatening, and Dragon doesn't seem like he's sure what to do about it.
Dragon, ooh, that's flawless block right there. Not going to come up that breakaway. I think just wants to save a potential final round. You see two different sides of a coin in that situation. Some have that belief in like breakaway, but if it doesn't pay off, you leave yourself vulnerable in the final round.
Oh, patience right there for Foxy. Didn't want to do anything.
Well, I see a lot of the mind games. Dragon
here's a chance.
No. There's a punish. Wait a minute. Jump kick, fatal blow. Could be enough. Didn't believe.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm shocked he did not do that fatal blow right there. But you know what? Just regained the health lead all of a sudden.
Oh, he did. He actually ducked it. What?
And Foxy may have just missed a flawless block. Who knows? Didn't have any defensive bar. He really had to hold in that situation. Wow. The comeback from Dragon. And in two scenarios, didn't come off of a breakaway, ate a lot of damage to put himself in that hole, and then didn't come off the fatal blow. He did not believe in winning that round, I think, the entire time.
Right, yeah,
he just won it naturally.
It just happened despite his best efforts.
If that's not a champion, I don't know what is.
Right, yeah, you're just going to win even on accident. Yeah, 6.
He's like, I don't need these.
yeah, he's
I don't need
so
these tools that they give me, okay?
Oh, look at this. You know, we saw how often Foxy didn't press buttons in those situations because he didn't want to take this risk right here.
Yeah. What's so cool about Setron is she's got amazing. Oh! Missing the guys there. She's got such great dashes, backward and forward, and has great staggers off of stand 1, off just forward 2, because you're always respecting something, and she's got this great kind of in and out presence that you see there.
Got it. Dragon now full away, but he does need to make a little bit of a comeback here. He blocks low just in case. There was no offensive bar, though, on Fox's side. Oh, yeah, that boulder.
Yeah, it's definitely in Centrion's favor. That boulder does not play around.
See what I'm talking about? So if you block that, then Shang has an advantage, but you can just duck it as well.
Can. So many people, though, it's universally mids that, or overheads in NRS games. So just his is so unique, and the throw's going to take it for Foxy up around here, trying to send us to a game 5. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so that approach for Shang Tsung is a high, that's plus, or you can just do an overhead, which means that that would blow up somebody trying to just duck.
And it's right? It is so cool that they have similar animations.
They look similar too,
It really is a mix-up coming in from downtown as Shang. All right, there we go. There's the forward 4 once again and getting ducked. Oh, sorry, not ducked by Dragon. We have seen him do it one time before. He's broken away in that same situation multiple times, and Foxy's really utilizing that forward 4 to close the gap. And we haven't seen it a whole lot in the first couple games. That's been a mid-set adjustment by him.
That's right.
It's paying off.
Dragon trying to find these moments here. Again, even Chip right now is nice for Foxy Grandpa. Doesn't have idea. Oh, okay, here she is. That's one of the strengths for this character, that mobility. It's part of why it's hard to just zone her out. Oh, I think he wanted to get the whip punish right there.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Are you kidding?
And it traded!
Oh no, he dropped the geyser! What do I just go to fatal blow? Probably too slow to stop, but he's gonna get it there! Match point, Dragon!
A couple of times we've seen him take rounds that seems like he probably shouldn't have taken. So shoutouts to Dragon for being able to find the victory regardless. And as you said, it is match point for him to face SONICFOX in winners finals.
What composure!
We saw that. It would be a run back. We'll talk about it later though if it happens.
Oh, indeedy. Block on the body drop.
Look at that. As I said, nobody gets more grabs, especially in a zoning situation, than this guy right here.
Ooh, out of the port. Stopping that teleport read. That's really paid off for Dragon. He's got a lot of clutch punishes with that teleport.
Didn't expect the pillar. And now it's in Foxy. Okay, the duck. It's the punish. Yes, crushing blow.
There's the breakaway. Dragon knocking on winners finals door right now.
Foxy needs something big. He confirms it. Of course, breakaway comes right back into its Dragon. It's not enough. It's not enough. Fatal blows on deck for Foxy Grandpa. If he finds the right moment, the duck into the down two. That's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about. That's a high. You can duck it. You take a risk in doing so. But Dragon knew it was coming.
Oh, send in the claws. You cannot escape. Long death. Wrong game, but awesome line.
SONICFOX is already in winners finals. And now
that sets up
so
Dragon versus SONICFOX in winners finals. Are you kidding me? As someone who's been in the scene for a long time, how do I say that? How do I say this correctly? It's what I expected, and it's what I wanted.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, these are absolutely two of the best of all time when it comes to NRS games. Two extremely strong fighting game players just in general. And I'm not surprised. I couldn't say that I'm surprised, of course, that they're here in winners finals yet again. We've seen it many, many times.
So many people asked me, what are your predictions coming into this? And I'm like, first off, that's an unfair question when you've got 1,500.
Come on, buddy. Lay it on the line.
1,576 players playing our game right now. But I told them, if I'm looking at this, Dragon, SONICFOX, all the way.
Sure.
And that's what we're going to have on the winner's side. We're going to have that epic run back from CEO. Dragon putting him in the loser's bracket. SONICFOX making that monumental grand final comeback as we're going to move down to the bottom half of the bracket. These matches, insane. Look at this man on stage. This is going to be a run back from Vianality Grand Finals, David.
Yeah.
It is going to be Hayate versus Tekken Master.
That was a fascinating set. It started out with, of course, Hayate with Aaron Black. That's his character.
And didn't Tekken Master come out with Kung Lao?
He came out with Kung Lao. He actually took a first game.
Yes, he did.
He did well with it, but he didn't believe in it all the way, so he ended up switching to his own Aaron Black. It was an Aaron Black mirror by the end of it. And at the very end, it was a super hype situation where Tekken Master had a knockdown. He went for a cross-up, and he did get the cross-up, but Hayate had done Fatal Blow on Wake Up, and
that was insane.
It connected from the other side. It auto-corrected, and he took it. Just like that.
I love these internationals. So much pride for their country, so much pride for their region. Coming here and representing, having the flags on the back. This is, unfortunately, a battle of two of the internationals in this top 8. We've got Hayate from Canada. Halfway around the globe, they met just a few weeks ago, a month ago.
That's right.
And here they are in Las Vegas. Look at that crowd. That you can see as far as the eye can see. As far as the eye can see, we've got Evolution watching Mortal Kombat.
Shout out to everybody watching in the pit down there. Those are my folks. I don't know why you would sit in a chair if you could sit on the ground at EVO.
That's right.
I'm being honest.
It's a lot cooler down there.
I'd sit in the pit. Yeah, dude, for sure. That's how it used to be, man. Used to always be in the pit. Pretty cool to see right there. So, these Hayate was in EVO Top 8 last year. This was Injustice 2, of course, not the same game, but, it was both NetherRealm Studios games, and he got 5th with Robin.
Yeah, that was a really good run from him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just absolutely incredible. And like I said, Simmer's been at the top of Mortal Kombat NRS games for, what, 3-4 years now? Probably, I think about 4 years. I don't know if he came around the first year of MKX or was the second year where they really made a name for himself. I believe it was around the end of 2015 was when we were like, who's this player from Canada who's bodying everyone with lightsaber.
Right, yeah.
You know, lightsaber variation over here, Takeda, and sure enough, a couple years later, one of the top players in our history.
No doubt, yeah. So Tekken Master has a ton of different characters. We talked about how when he played against Hayate at Viennale Grand Finals, he went with Kung Lao and then he went with Aaron Black. Now it's Geras. Okay, and we've seen him play even in this tournament a bunch of different characters. This man is all over the place. But where he's from in Bahrain and in the Middle East, there's not that giant of a scene. So what they've decided to do is kind of have each player play a bunch of different characters so that they can all get character experience.
They have the coolest training regimen I've ever seen of a scene that doesn't travel a whole lot, in that they kind of are not really self-preservation, but they have such great training, I guess is the word for it, where really he tells people, hey, can you play these characters? And what they do is they watch what everyone else is doing with those characters and then does it to Tekken Master.
Definitely, yeah. It's been great training for him, and that's been part of why he's one of the best in the world. Now, he's got the corner, well, not for long. Hayate still is in the corner, but the round was his. So you can see Tekken Master really trying to chase.
That poor bird.
Oh, dude, there's so many birds.
Look at the dude in the background's pissed. He just killed his cousin or something. Oh, here we go. Tekken Master using one of his many characters coming into Evolution. This is a guy that also plays everyone in the game at the highest possible level. And he took it to SONICFOX right before top 8. I hope that everyone got to see that match because he was a hit away from being on the winner's side here.
He's a major threat this weekend, no doubt. Wow, okay, you don't usually see that. Now it's Hayate's turn. What a flawless buck, but not into anything. That's okay, though. Tekken Master still has the pressure. So you can see Geras' grabs always leave him right next to the opponent. Okay, not actually a combo, but it was right about it.
There's a double down forward into that sand trap. Really went out there. Whoa. Hayate trying to blow up the gap there.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is not true pressure. It is definitely escapable stuff. And yet, Tekken Master has been right each time. So now, just like in the last time, it's the round taken, but Tekken Master's in the corner having won the round, so Hayate's got a chance to pressure.
What I've noticed about Infinite Warrens that do utilize that gauntlet an awful lot, they're going to keep doing it until you stop it. It is plus on block, it creates really cool situations for pressure, where forward four is really incredibly hard to stop, little things like that. But if you don't blow it up, they're just going to keep doing it to you.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
And what if
fighting game 101, man.
Here?
A little bit of a stagger into the grab here for Tekken Master. He's pressuring yet again. Hayate, there it is!
Yes! For those of you at home, one of the most unique flawless blockable situations to exist in the game. You can only flawless block 1-1 after a jump in.
Yeah. And you know he knows that.
Whoa!
Okay.
This guy's playing Geras out here.
By the way, Tekken Master took some damage while he was standing in that goop. But, oh, it's not enough that he wasn't tech.
But those down ones, we're going to stop those approaches, David, okay? He was not getting button pressed on in that bubble.
Hayate still remaining safe. Oh, is that it? No! He was underneath the jump kick.
A little too early on the jump kick right there, and the active frames ran out by the time he got to Geras' hitbox in that situation. And it's Tekken Master going up 1-0.
One thing about Hayate's Aaron Black is that he is just about the safest Aaron Black in the scene. This man is not taking big risks. You can do it. That string has overheads at the end of it, and you can go into a slide instead. So you can go into a low or an overhead, right?
No,
it's unsafe if you do the slide, but that man's never done it in his life.
He will back 2-2-2 scud shot cancel you until it chips you out.
Right.
He will just keep doing it. He'll never overcommit. It's very rare to see him do it. Maybe if he feels some pressure here, we'll see something crazy come out of him. And no, he loves staying solid.
He is a safe player in this. And when they had that mirror match at Viennale, you could instantly see that there was a difference in styles. Tekken Master was doing the slides, and he was doing the wild stuff. He was in and out, he was dipping doodling. And he just has a very different style. But as you can see in MK11, both of those work.
And that's a different... This is a different Hayate from previous iterations of games, Injustice 2, MKX, where he was almost the definition of wild. He would do dash up, DP, crazy things back in the day, but no, he's just plays nothing but solid here in Mortal Kombat 11, and with one of the most solid characters, I have to say.
All right, guys, are we trying to pick the EVO stage and you're screwing it up? Is that what's going on here?
Oh, come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
I hope.
I think that is.
You know what?
I
can hear the twins out there on the in-house mic blowing up the players. Like, come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to Ketchup and Mustard. If y'all aren't here, you don't get to hear them. They are in the crowd working it up, and I imagine they're doing fine.
Shout out to the staff there helping out as well.
Here it is. It's over here.
The entire pro competition.
It's in the corner.
Getting into it, baby.
That stage hasn't gone anywhere.
Sure hasn't.
It's in the bottom left.
How awesome is it from NetherRealm Studios to implement pro competition stops into the game itself?
Dude, amazing, yeah. We saw that for Combo Breaker, for CEO, for Vianality, and now, of course, for EVO. Super cool.
And this one for Evolution is absolutely gorgeous with these blues, with the banners.
The lighting is so cool.
Absolutely out.
It even says 2019, right? It's awesome.
Shouts to NetherRealm Studios.
Definitely. Got him! And it is, to be fair, very difficult to anti-air Gears. He can do that splash or he can do a jump kick. You have to anti-air them differently. And they're both legit.
What the meta's developing into against Gears, if you don't have a great answer for that, is Gears alone has changed the meta of MK11. I think it's changing the MK11 meta to flawless block jump-ins.
It's great, yeah. Certainly a useful tool. Out of there, it's going to be a punish for sure. And he goes directly into Fatal Blow.
He did not need to come off of that. There was no breakaway.
I agree.
He would have just killed him.
I agree. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to offload that mental process, right? Just, all right, instantly out, next round.
And if he didn't get all those skulls, that may not have killed.
Round 2, fight.
Well, anyway, it's the round for Tekken Master. Hayate's now got a chase. Geras, not really a zoner, and yet he can still really control the mid-range. All right, here comes Hayate. Didn't have offensive bar right there. Of course, if you do, you can put down the puddle at the end of the slide. Now he's got a chance to pressure again. Can he not slide punish that?
Aaron Black, I don't believe, has a punish for that distance of a sand trap. That is a big weakness of Aaron Black. He's not a great punisher from outside of like 2-1, 2-1-2 range, you know?
We've seen it again.
4-3 is a good option, but on the slower side of normals. And Hayate gonna get the round. Here we go.
Yeah, that looked a lot stronger for him right there.
Final round, fight.
And it's the chase. Continues to be the chase right here, where Hayate needs to get in on Geras. Okay, yep.
Ooh, I'm shocked that hit the big body of Geras.
Will he do it again? Oh, he did! He actually waited for it. If you get 2 drop kicks in a row, you can see the crushing blow comes. And he waited for Geras to overcommit on the up 2. That wake-up attack. Now here's Tekken Master. There it is. Important to see from Hayate. I wonder if Tekken Master will keep doing it. I kind of expect he will, to be honest.
I really like that from Tekken Master. He didn't jump in, just stand one. Took away the false blockable-ness of that string.
Sure. And
just staggered into more pressure. Right, there you go again. Making the adjustments mid-set here on the fly.
Okay, low profiles underneath. Will there be... Oh, an error. So Tekken Master actually was right to not instantly do breakaway.
Very smart stuff. That would have been a down 1, 4-3-2.
Oh boy, watch that Hayate fatal blow. Watch that.
I'm so scared.
He's not going to take that risk. You know he's not going low, buddy. Watch, he does it.
Oh,
okay, interrupts it again. And he got the grab. Hayate got him.
That was such an adjustment mid-set in one moment that Tekken Master was like, he hasn't pulled this up one time. Surely, for a match here, he's not going to do it. And that was so clutch from Hayate to blow it up when it mattered most, and he hadn't done it in 2 matches, or 2 rounds.
Yeah, now that I think we've only seen it twice so far, but it's been both at the end of that round, and because of that, I hope Tekken Master will start switching things up in his pressure here. We'll see though.
Ooh. Not coming off the crushing blow early.
Yep, got him on the grab. Escape fail doesn't really matter versus Geras, but it's okay. And a punish!
The knee!
It's okay, he'll get up. He'll get up. Yeah, he's fine. Look at it spinning the right way. You can see it right there.
Who's Wolverine? What?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I mean, he has lived for a long time if you look at the
That's actually true, yeah.
He's got to be drinking something down there in Texas. Ooh.
Got him again.
Hammer time out of Tekken Master.
Oh,
and once again.
Maybe chill on it now. Oh, well, look, regardless, he takes the round. So you might want to quibble about that part of his game, but other than that, I love how he's controlled with Sand Trap. He's pressured really well. He has changed up how he's pressuring as well. Staggers have been great.
Almost everything that Hayate's blown up, he's made an adjustment for already.
Sure.
Which is crazy. You know, the flawless blocks on the jump-ins. He's staggering differently. Just in that exact situation, he's been changing things up with just stay. Whoa!
Yo, okay.
Gears is up too. Are you kidding me?
Okay. That's what we were talking about. When you get a flawless block, you can then go into a juggle at the cost of one offensive and one defensive bar. And for Geras, it's one of the absolute best. It's so fast, it's so far, he gets a great juggle out of it.
Those of you watching at home, a flawless block is when you hit your block button within a 3-frame window of blocking a normal or special move.
That's just defend. Got him. No.
Very tight, but very rewarding.
Maybe a chance now here for Hayate. Can he get a sand trap underneath this? No, doesn't bother. Oh boy, you can tell Hayate's scheming. No, it's Tekken Master who got there first. Man, Geras' forward advancing mids are impressive to say the least. Now he's mixing. Oh boy, he is absolutely mixing it up.
Taking the actual risk, but at the less damaging reward off that 1-1 mix-up. It's something that Hayate just doesn't want to eat the fatal. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Just make sure in that situation. Now, this is kind of a loss because it means that that threat of that fatal blow is full screen and very fast. It's not going to be there in this final round. That's only something you get once per game.
It hasn't really come into play yet in this entire set. So
I was going to say, yeah,
I think that he's perfectly fine with that.
Versus Geras, his projectile is not something that you can just get through, right? Many other characters just throwing fireballs normally. He doesn't do that. It's a little bit different. Will we see it again? No.
How did them Texan Spurs taste right to the mouth? That 4-4 is mean. Take another throw. And how many times are you going to do down for stage up? Because, like we talked about, we don't know if Aaron Black can punish that.
Got him. Oh, gotta see a breakaway, you would think. Yes.
Tekken Master who plays this character might know those kind of things.
Again, the interruption comes, and each time that interruption comes, that doesn't do a lot of damage by itself, but that means it's then Aaron Black's turn again.
And so smart. Believe it or not. That's going to do it. Breakaway. Tekken Master 2-1 now to try to advance here in Evolution top 8. But one thing he did right there that separates a lot of Geras players is that he only hit with the 4-2 on an anti-air and did not commit past the 1. Geras is so punishable if you whiff forward 2-1-2. And these top Gerases are able to whiff confirm the 1 in 4-2-1-2. Actually whiffing and then stop it immediately before being incredibly punishable.
There was a down 4 coming out, and yet the gauntlet got there first. Ooh, punish it, yeah, nice.
And Hayate has had punishable situations with that 2-1-2-1-2 that he hasn't come up the crushing blow early in his matches. But we haven't seen it in the post matches or later matches.
No, it just hasn't come up, right? Yeah. The thing is that a lot of the risks that Tekken Master has taken that could be punishable in that way have actually just hit rather than being blocked in the first place.
Wow! Flawless blocking to the up 3, not even the up 2. That's an adjustment from Tekken Master again! He said, you're not going to low profile this mid.
Right.
Surely.
Right.
It's done. The slam, and welcome to the jam. Match point for Tekken Master.
Yeah, he looks great. His adaptations have been on point, as you said. And keep in mind, again, it's a run back from Grand Finals of Viennale where Hayate won. So Tekken Master comes in with a different character, a different game plan. He makes the adjustments on the fly, and he's doing great. Now we need to see those adjustments from Hayate. Right back. He's got to get back. Are you serious? He punched the boot? He punched the boot?
Here at EVO 2019, I have seen 3 players now. I've seen Deoxys, can't remember the second, and Tekken Master here. Stand jab in a full combo and Aaron Black at a forward 4.
The boot?
Yes.
The boot has a hurt box.
Now, I'm flabbergasted by seeing it consistently here at EVO. The game is changing. It's evolving, one would say.
Here we go. Now, Tekken Master. And into, he finally went with the string here. So Hayate was trying to get under something else, and Tekken Master went right back to Yomi level 1.
Or reading just the stand 1 stagger, and then pressing buttons.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that definitely looks like a problem right there for Hayate. He's got to get in. And again, this is not where I feel he excels in MK11. Okay, yes.
And that should, I think that's it.
He does not excel.
I lied right to your face. That was all shields.
No, it's not going to do it.
That did less than raw fatal blow.
That actually was not, yeah, it was only 320 to be honest.
That's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Tekken, this next decision right here, will he move on? Will Hayate be eliminated?
Plus frames, and he's going to hold it here as Hayate is eliminated from EVO 2019. Still making top 8 through 1,500 entrants. Congratulations to him, but it's Tekken Master moving along.
Again, Hayate made EVO top 8 2 years in a row. Last year in Injustice 2, he got 5th. Now he gets 7th, but again, yeah, congrats to him. This is somebody who's doing great. You know, this is part of the pro competition, and along with that comes the amount of points that you can get for doing well at each event, so you can try to get into, you know, the finals at the end of the year.
That is right.
EVO has so many more points than any other event. It is actually incredibly much more. In fact, the winner gets almost as many points as the current first place has overall.
Indeed.
So to get 7th place at this event, still you come away with a lot of points, and that's very important in the long haul.
And all these players in this top 8 are up there in the standings of the pro competition. And with that win, Tekken Master, what an unluck of the draw here in this top 8 that all the internationals have to fight each other
That's true.
back to back.
That's
so unfortunate as he advances to face a Foxy Grandpa. Coming to the stage, Tweety and Samij.
Boy, it's been an up and down year for Tweety.
Yes, it has. He has had such fluctuation in his results in the pro competition. But you can also say that about Hayate. Had that kind of rougher showing at CEO to winning at Vianality in a top 8 here. So that's really good to see him come back into it after a result like CEO. And Tweety's kind of the same. Well,
Tweety made 5th place at CEO, so not so shabby. Jackie, Geras, and if you recall, Frost as well.
Yeah, that was such a cool pick.
I don't know if we're going to see that
Ninja
again.
Kill in that top 8.
It definitely was cool. Yeah, so in the game, Tweety has been doing well. I mean, not every single event, but for the most part, he's been doing well. And, of course, last year at EVO 2018, he got 2nd place to Rewind in Injustice 2. So this is a guy who's been having success for the last year and a half, 2 years now at this point. But, you know, in terms of the out-of-game situations, you know, he's had some moments where he's been a little bit too much of a hothead, I would say, and he knows that. And he's been, I think, working really hard to, you know, deal with things a little bit better, to sort of let himself cool off.
Yes.
And, I respect him for trying to do that. So this is a guy who puts it all out on the line when it comes to his competitive play, not just in tournament, but, you know, people are talking on the internet as well. This guy's very competitive. You can really see that. And, you know, that's part of why he's so driven. He plays constantly online. He is always game planning for things. And when it comes to these majors, again, top 8 at CEO, top 8 now at EVO as well.
Now, on the flip side, we've got Samij, who is the almost definitive opposite of everything that you just said.
Right.
He is going to have the same face the entire time. That's the first time I've seen him laugh in 4 years.
He's just like a nice, friendly guy.
He really is.
He's just a nice fella.
And coming into Evolution, he hasn't had the results that he has wanted whatsoever, I think, in the pro competition. And here at EVO is the first tournament he's coming into not playing Katana. He finally broke down after CEO and said, I need to make a change.
Right.
And what an adjustment made, changing characters, and now you're in EVO top 8.
Take it for somebody who's done it in the past. To go from low tier, well, she's not low tier. To go from mid to top tier character, you feel it. I mean, it's not a cop-out, okay? It is a real, actual difference in results. There are different results. I've been there too. I get it. I know how it feels. I'm very happy for Samij that he has made this switch, because you can see that he, as a player, is capable of making such strong decisions that he can get into EVO top 8.
The skill was 100% there. And
for sure.
That's what really separates from someone like me from doing exactly that, switching to a lower-end tier to a higher-tier character, and just doing okay. Whereas Samij, the skill is there to be in this position with a top-tier character. You know, he's just built for it. He's shown over the past few years, past few games, that he is one of the best players in the world.
Now for Tweety, I'm looking for Jackie here. We've seen Baraka from him as well. We've seen Geras over the times. For Samij, I think it's just Cassie.
I think he also plays Jackie. I think it's Cassie Jackie that came into EVO with.
Okay, sick.
Jackie Briggs.
Yeah, it's going to be Jackie here.
I don't think I've ever seen Samij play a male character.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Who was his... Who was his secondary pick for Captain Cold back in Injustice 2? It was Ivy. I mean...
That's right, yeah. Pretty good character variety so far in this top 8. This has been cool.
You're always getting
I once played him in casuals and he played Aaron Black. Once.
Love trouble and you know
I can't believe it.
Not as much as you do, sister.
Round 1.
It's losers right here. We got Samij, we got Tweety.
And we got
and Tweety, of course, with Jackie and Samij with Cassie Cage.
Tweety last year on the stage had one of the great moments in our finals here at EVO, having the infamous pop-up on SONICFOX, the pick another character. Are we going to see that energy here?
Yeah, as I said, this is somebody who can really get into it. Saving the ball right there was Samij. Not anymore. There's no breakaway from Tweety, so it's going to be good damage into the standing reset. Oh boy, he tried to get the punish, and if he had, that would have been a crushing blow.
Oh, overcommitting lightning kicks is going to be the punish here for Samij, taking round number 1. Former teammates too. These guys are very familiar with each other.
Got him again. Okay.
What's really cool about these two also, David, is that they came in at the exact same time into our scene. Both later on in MKX, in online tournaments at the same exact time, and did well, started doing well at the same time. These two kind of are mirrors of each other in the scene.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Just opposite in personality.
Right, right. Hey, man. That's cool. Takes all types. Got him, and reversal punish. Yeah, that logo, well, the crouching gunshot is not actually safe. It's pretty negative. It's just usually used at a range where most characters can't punish. But at that range, and versus Jackie with that Jax punch, oh yeah, she's got it.
Final round to start off this last match of the first round. Loser's side bracket of this top 8. Going to the corner. No, the breakaway from Samij. Knew how much damage was on deck, and I love it. Yeah. I love that they can safely come off that part and get the side switch.
Totally, yeah, that's so useful. Oh, wow. And waltzing forward right there is Tweety just swaying on in.
I think that's something that's not talked about. That's a part of what makes her have such one of the best toolkits in this entire game. It says she can safely switch sides off block.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
That's crazy.
It's super useful.
And very unique to her.
Samij with a slow approach right here. Yeah, he's got the confirmation. This is an unbreakable thing. You can only break away if there's a juggle involved. Like that.
That is a rare pickup off jump kick, too. Oh!
It was almost the chance right there for Tweety. Okay, now he's got the corner. Samij may be in trouble here.
This is someone who made a name for himself as the conversion kick with these characters. Double fatal blow territory. Gary, I'm going to see some craziness here.
No, he's got him. It's not dead yet.
Looks for the
He's trying to chip it out. He didn't get it. He's dead.
What?
No!
Are you kidding me? What did I just take from the fatal blow? What just happened? Even Tweety's like, what?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know either.
Thank you for that gift. That's what he's saying right now.
What happened?
Even Samij is like, I don't even know.
All right. So Samij, fine, it happened. Something happened. I don't even know.
Oh.
I was watching it, and I don't know.
He did not need to do the low shot. That and the fatal blow would have killed.
Samij needs to just forget about it. Easier said than done, but you got to go into this next game here just not even thinking about how weird the last game ended. You can't. I mean, really, you're going to psych yourself out if you're thinking about
Short-term memory.
Short-term memory. You got to think about the other parts of it, the mix-ups involved. So, okay, he didn't... Is he going to stick with Jackie here? Yes, it'll be Jackie Mirror right now. So he didn't like how it went. It didn't seem like those... I mean, he won the match.
He had the win
Honestly,
right there.
That was his game. So the switch here is not necessary, but if he feels comfortable as well, then that's fine. We'll see how it goes.
What a heartbreaker that's got to be. But you got to have the mental fortitude to turn things around here. Both these players definitely capable of having that mental fortitude, that strength here, to just forget about it and play MK11.
Tweety starting it off with a bang right here. Okay, yeah. Samij. And saving the breakaway. A little surprised about that by Tweety, but he's now got some wake up. No, he doesn't bring it out.
Ooh, what an anti-air for Samij right there. There's the breakaway. Now he has back to the ropes here. A little taste of his own medicine in this matchup.
The hit confirm comes, and of course Samij is right out of there. Got it, yes, this is surely confirmed. And this is probably the round.
There it is.
It's gonna be.
Into the back throw, and he's got 2 out so far, which means that a crushing blow may be coming off that elbow.
Yeah, she has to get both of the finishers for that clinch so that she can get a crushing blow afterward. We may see it. There's no breakaway. Will he bring it out right here? No, not yet. Okay.
I can't remember if he did a knee or if it was.
Oh, you may be right.
I think we're thinking of Samij on that one.
You may be right, yeah.
But now I'm gonna safely bet that he's got that crushing blow loaded.
Well, there is a breakaway though. Is it the time to bring it out? Yeah, okay.
But he's gonna force it.
He did force it. Of course, she didn't actually get the damage on the down two. Wow, the block, and it's punishable. Almost all of those hop into overheads are punishable.
Want to know what that may have been for? Is that, you know, it's plus, maybe you thought that Smee's going to swing with a down one or something and blow it up with the overhead.
Tweety's big life lead.
But I don't know why you do that when you have forward.
Okay, Samij. You got to make a big comeback right here, buddy. And he just wants the corner. He needs a hit or a grab.
Whoa!
Okay, all right.
And now he...
You're nothing.
Did he do the backflip right there?
No, that was the forward one.
He doesn't have a crushing blow loaded.
I don't think
but
so.
Hold on to his fatal blow. I almost thought fatal blow was coming out right there. And wait a minute, how the Tides have turned. And he is not giving up the position.
No,
and we talk about the difference in Jackie players that will load the crushing blow or just continue to keep the position in the corner.
Uh-oh. Breakaway. No, okay. Will he do wake up then? What's the call right here by Samij? Defensively hanging out.
Oh!
Look at this. There's got to be a breakaway now. Yes.
Barely whiffed that forward four, and good job for Tweety to get the whiff punish with this as well.
Safe on that string, but that does mean it's the other person's turn. Wow, they're scrambling right now. And he took a huge bet but not punished. Samij had a chance.
Not like this again.
Finishes it. Here we go.
Double fadeable territory again. We were in this position just a game ago.
Oh, we got it!
And he's gonna go right into it this time. No mistakes.
All right, so Samij goes up 2-0. Almost. But at least for this game, he didn't mess up the fatal blow ending.
And how fitting is it that it came down to the exact same position?
Right?
Exact same position. Right to the fatal blow. And now he's back in this match.
Yeah, as Sweetie just showed right there, he was very, very close to having that Jack's punch be safe.
I almost guarantee we're seeing Baraka right now.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Right. So this is typically the character that he goes to when he's playing against a Jackie.
He actually doesn't like the mirror. He has openly said this. That's why you didn't see it against Coach Steve early in the bracket. What a match that was, by the way.
Right.
But he went Baraka right out of the gate.
I think it makes sense. I like Baraka in this matchup as well. I don't know that I would say Baraka wins per se, but I do think that he handles it quite well. And he can harass, he can control. You know, Jackie does not have a projectile in this variation, so she's just kind of caught out there. That great normal right there, yeah, we just saw, super important.
So good against her in particular because all she's going to be doing is advancing.
Right.
Oh, and that's going to be a big deal in this matchup, is her trying to advance in on all of Baraka's normals that are lengthy and active.
Huge.
And lead to massive damage.
This actually may kill right here.
Oh, he's
depending
dead.
on what he does.
He's dead. He's going to come out?
No, he didn't.
That's smart.
He could have done the gutted crushing blow to kill, but you know what? He just feels comfortable that he'll get the kill, and he does indeed. So he saved the crushing blow, and he got the round anyway.
Gonna save it here. Now one hit. Oh, scary territory here.
Nice. Now that chop is always unsafe, but the thing is that he can vary when he ends it, and that means that as the opponent has Samij, you don't know when you're supposed to punish. Cool anti-air. Would have been a cool combo if there hadn't been a breakaway right there.
Ooh. Wild swing back. Tweety gets the crushing blow too. Max damage off the breakaway. And now next hit, I think is going to do it.
Next hit is actually for the game. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, came up the offensive part though on the spark.
Oh, you're right. This means that gutted will not launch anymore.
This bots Samij a little bit of time.
So Tweety really zoning and controlling. Back in previous games, that's more what he was known for doing. He feels comfortable there, definitely. Samij has the corner. Oh, tried to press a button.
Oh, next hit out of Samij. And lightning kicks the... Oh my goodness, that should do it. Chop, not going to be able to break away. And Tweety regains the lead with the switch to Baraka. And I think for the first time in this top 8, we're going to have a counter pick war.
This is exactly what's happening. Now, Samij is going to go back, and he's going to pick Cassie.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah. I would.
Baraka. Cassie.
And if he wins, the matchup with Cassie versus Jackie was out. We thought he won it.
Right.
This could be really good for Samij if he's able to beat and win this matchup.
Yeah, it's a little tough, I would say, for Baraka. It's not a blow-up, but it's a little tough. She just controls the screen so well. She has a great gunshot that ducks underneath Baraka's projectile. She has that huge string right there.
Oh, yeah,
she just really controls it well. But, of course, if Baraka ever gets in, he does so much damage. He can make up for all that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he most certainly can.
Safe right there. And that's Baraka. He's not going to be doing anything that's unsafe.
That's scary to jump over Baraka. That down two. huge hitbox behind.
Ooh, very nice. Into the corner.
One of the best, I would say, at anti-crossing, cross-upping.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Now here's Samij, got the big life lead. Only stand one, but it was good enough. Tweety probably trying to jump out of a grab, I would think. That's not what came.
Oh, could have amplified that to guarantee the chip. That's okay, still gets the round. And this is really the game plan that we thought was going to unfold here. Going back to Cassie, favorable matchup.
Yeah,
trying to send us to a game 5.
She gets pressure going. For sure, you keep it going. Restands. That stuff all works out great. Here's a confirm. You got to expect a breakaway. There's just too much damage that the rocket can pump out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Key to escape away from those grabs. If you can set up...
I don't care who you are. I don't care who you're playing.
Yeah.
In this situation where you've just broken away from Baraka, is one of the scariest in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I mean, some people, when you talk about that, they'll say just don't even try to tech his grab, because that will set up the crushing blow if you screw it up. Right? Yeah. Just take the grab. But that's not the idea here for Samij, and he was right.
Oh, trying to anti-reactive jump kick. That's a no-no if there ever was one.
Look at this, Tweety controlling things. And he comes in, waltzes right in with the forward four, that big ol' knee popping out of nowhere.
I think Samij had a similar idea, was just later on the trigger, and that active forward four was already there. And it's got a fast startup for how far it goes.
Samij got grab. Now, will he pressure here? Is he just going to control the stage? He does try to pressure.
Oh,
nice.
Interrupting what looked like the start of a blade spark. Look like he was going to go for the chop with the blades.
Trying to stagger here, and Samij just presses a button out of it. He was right at the timing. Tweety needs to approach. That's the thing. I mean, Baraka's got a great neutral game, but this is one matchup where it doesn't work out quite as well.
Oh,
No!
Just outside of the range. Are you kidding me?
Look at the patience. Oh, boy, Samij just blocking, holding that block button for dear life right now. He's taping his hands to it whenever Baraka gets close.
Oh!
And that's going to be that game. So this is what we thought would happen.
Yep.
And now it's on Tweety. What's his counter pick here again?
I think we fully expected to go back to Jackie.
That makes sense to me, too. But as you said, Samij basically won the first game.
Yeah.
He screwed up the combo.
Yes,
but in terms of the strategic choices, he did it. He had it won. It's all the way back around to the very start here in the counter pick war.
Oh,
and here we go, the dab.
You love to see it in the middle of a set that's going to a final game. They know the moment that they're in, putting on a phenomenal show for us here in Mortal Kombat 11. The crowd is making some noise for our first game 5 of this top 8. World Championships at Evolution 2019, Mortal Kombat 11, the pro competition, everything is on the line.
And again, it's loser side, so one of these folks is out of here. The winner will play against Deoxys in the next round. And here's Tweety now trying to pressure the jump out. Safety. Oh, punish. That's actually sick that she can punish.
So quick start for Tweety right here, just slowly inching Samij to the corner, but the neutral jump, how many neutral jump reads have we seen from Samij pay off here? Reversal of the position and everything, and getting us near on health.
Okay, Ducks. Breakaway, yeah, he wants to try to preserve this life bar right here. He'd love to take the round. The grab comes. It's not quite enough, but there's no defensive bar. That's just going to kill right there. You can avoid death if you have defensive bars, but if you don't, or if you run through them after chip avoided, then you're just going to die through chip anyway.
Match point now for Tweety here. You talked about it. This is loser side. Someone is going home. And what a pickup. Big damage by Tweety. This switch looking really good right now. And this is similar to how that first match kind of went.
It's a mauling right now. Underneath. And down to Samij has got to start it off here. Jump kick. And again, Tweety's ready with the buttons. It feels like he's guessing right almost every time in pressure and in defense. Yeah.
Tweety, I think, is throwing out those down threes, looking for the advancement of the Cassie Cage, too, on some of these normals. Just trying to put something out there active to stop it. Generate some pressure himself off some hit stun. Nice throw right there. It is a forward one. Boop. Right to the head.
Is that the noise that bullets make? They go boop?
Yeah. Boop. I mean, she has a laser one.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. No, he got, no, he killed. Oh, I'm worried.
And once again, why did he not go into the fatal blow, David?
What a mess.
History repeats itself in this match, and Tweety moves on.
They say that history doesn't repeat, it just rhymes. But boy, that sure sounded similar right there.
Same position. Twitty was punishable. He had the fatal blow loaded. And what a win for Twitty, and an epic counterpick war that we have not seen in this top 8. I don't think we may not see again.
Well, I mean, the way that we have been playing Mortal Kombat is a little bit different, because in previous games it has been 3 out of 5 for the last couple of NRS games. So we've all become adjusted to that mindset of how you approach a 3 out of 5. You just have more time to kind of play around with. Well, as we mentioned before, the tournament was 2 out of 3 until top 8, and that means that we've all gotten used to this game of you just kind of go in with like what you think is going to work. And you don't have enough time to try something, see if it works, and if it doesn't work, you get.
We were definitely spoiled
don't have that
in
time.
The past couple of years. We saw so much in Injustice 2. The counterpick wars were.
It was a thing.
The thing.
Huge part of it.
It was really the normal, especially in these top 8s. We just saw so much between these top players going back and forth. But yeah, a lot different here.
It's rarer now, but that definitely was a treat. So Tweety moves on into the next match versus Deoxys. Our next matches that we have lined up for you. Now, winners finals we saw would be set up EchoFox, SonicFox versus BC Dragon. Loser's side will be PXP of Foxy Grandpa and Tekken Master, and then UIU Deoxys versus Tweety.
Oh my goodness, so many matches to come that are just epic. When you watch MK11, a lot of you are watching it for the very first time. You guys are getting the best of the best on the entire planet, and we are going to be back with some more Mortal Kombat action after this. But a big thanks to Gojira.
First round of matches in our top 8, and now we're moving on in winners finals. Just to remind you, it's been a little while. So just to remind you, EchoFox, SonicFox versus BC Dragon, and then in loser's side, you have a Foxy Grandpa versus a Tekken Master. There you go. And you have UIU Deoxys versus PG Tweety to round it out in losers. We're going to continue through losers. Should be Foxy Grandpa and Tekken Master coming up to play right here.
Just monumental matchups between the best that Mortal Kombat has to offer when it comes to players, when it comes to a global scene here. And looking at the rankings, almost everyone here has pretty much solidified themselves in a great position to secure their ticket in the finals. Right,
again,
David?
yeah, so this is part of the pro competition, which means that people are trying to get into the finals, which will be, well, much later. But there are only 5 more events after this that are big offline events. And yet EVO is, of course, on its own. To win EVO means that you get 600 points. And for context, this guy coming up to the stage right now, Foxy Grandpa, has made top 8 each time so far, and he has a total of 600 points. So 600 points is a ton of points to come away with that EVO. I don't care where you were. If you had 0 points walking into EVO this weekend and you come away with 600, you're going to get into those finals at the end. So there is a lot on the line. In addition to all the things that naturally are. There's a lot of money on the line, and prestige on the line, but also points to get into the pro competition finals.
Absolutely, so much, guys. Not just prize pool, not just prestige. It's those points. The finale of the pro competition is going to be absolutely amazing. And you're talking about only a few events left. We're almost at about the halfway point of the pro competition, and for that many points to be accumulated, and for this to be worth that many, that's detrimental.
That is tremendous. And by the way, just to do some quick maths here, there's $15,000 worth of pot bonus, and there were 1,500 players, and it's about $10 to enter. So that's 15,000 plus 15,000. You got 30K on the line, buddy.
That's a lot.
You got $30,000 on the line. Woo! Here at EVO 2019.
These guys fighting for a paycheck, fighting for an opportunity at an even bigger one at the end of the year.
Yes.
And everyone here in this top 8 has gotten an EVO medal, but who is going to take away the trophy and be able to proclaim themselves EVO champion of Mortal Kombat 11 here in 2019?
The only person in this top 8 remaining who has not previously been here is Deoxys. We'll see him just a little bit, but everybody else, including these two right here, guess what?
Look at that.
Foxy Grandpa and Tekken Master, as we take a look at the crowd right here, they're loving it out there. They're listening to the dulcet tones of the Condiment Brothers. And that's what I'm talking. That's the pit. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I want to see. Everybody sitting out there in the front. That's what I would be. So Foxy Grandpa and Tekken Master, they both have made EVO Grand Finals in the past.
You want to know something crazy? Is that the last 2 Mortal Kombat EVOs, one of these 2 gentlemen was in Grand Finals. And one of them was about to be eliminated before that spot.
That's right.
As they have to face each other here in the losers' quarters.
Now, for Foxy Grandpa, the selection is really between Kung Lao and probably just Shang Tsung, to be honest. And for Tekken Master, we've been talking about this, how many different characters this guy has on tech. I don't know, half a dozen? Honestly, potentially could be any of those. I don't know what we're going to see. What do we got? Cassie. Oh, we haven't seen the Cassie from Foxy Grandpa in quite a while. And it's Geras. When the game first came out, he was playing a lot of Cassie.
Kill you again?
This is my billionth life cycle.
Wow.
Ugh,
That's a lot.
That sounds exhausting.
Billion.
I highly agree. That sounds terrible to me. I want an end at some point, but not this guy unless he's fallen down forever. We won't talk about that. Y'all should buy the game and play it. There's a cool story mode. When the game first came out, Foxy Grandpa was playing Cassie. He didn't yet believe in Kung Lao. He hadn't yet, well, obviously Shang Tsung hadn't come out. So this is a character that he played a lot of, and she's obviously very good.
Oh, incredibly strong. One of the first people to really see her for what she was and that the strengths that she had. Was Foxy. Oh!
The popping noise. The popping noise. It always feels like it happens deep in my ears.
There's one answer to Geras' jump-ins. One of the most low-profile things in this game is that Cassie nut kick. Oh, there's another one for the restand. Swinging out in his Tekken Master. This Geras gameplay has been sensational, but this is not a character that I don't think he's going to get away with the down force strand traps that we saw earlier against Ayante. And his back throw going to do it into the drone. What a back throw animation, too.
Interesting the Tekken Master would go with Geras here specifically because I feel like this is on... look, does he lose to anybody really? Maybe a couple characters, but he doesn't get dunked. This is probably one of those.
Losing matchups, it's not like it's like, man, you should really come off Geras.
Totally, but for Tekken Master's game plan, it seems surprising to me that he would go with the character that probably is on the losing end of this because he has so many on deck. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though. He's got some damage right here. He's got some pressure right here. This is what he wants.
I'm not too sure if we got to see if it was a blind pick potentially too.
That might have been.
Throw something different at Tekken Master in game number 1 and give himself the lead in a potential counter pick war.
That's right.
Which is what we definitely can't see out of a player like Tekken Master. Big damage on the temporal advantage, no breakaway.
Oh, really? He did go for that out of the corner? Oh, of course, but you end up now. Yeah, shout out to Infinite Warden. Yeah.
Oh! Got the down 4 and out of the start above the fatal blow. Wow. Tekken Master use of down 4 with Geras has been really separating himself from other Geras that we see here, even in his top 8 with Deoxys.
Yeah, that's right. He's placed it really well, both in positioning and in timing, too. You see Foxy Grandpa trying to pester a little bit with the crouching shot. It just doesn't lead to a lot. Oh, too far.
The back throw, the harder one to tech. That's why you see players throw out of the corner because throws themselves are a 50-50. You have to tech with different buttons depending on if it's forward or back throw.
And of course, you would expect to be thrown back into the corner, right, typically, so that's where people tend to tech. Now we got Foxy Grandpa trying to pressure a little bit. Yeah. And the grabs are working out for him, too. In fact, his offense is really working out great. He's got it! And Tekken Master instantly away. No! That was a reversal and it didn't punish.
It was a reversal and off a flawless block.
Yeah.
Switch shaped frames off of it.
Yeah.
Still didn't punish. Wow.
How about that? So now I think we'll get to see, or at least get a clue as to whether it was a blind pick. If he sticks with the character, then it's just his game plan. If he goes back to character select, which is what he's done, then it might have been a blind pick. He's hovering around Aaron Black. He's thinking. We see him reclining in his chair.
Oh, he's definitely thinking. He's a lot of
Okay, Foxy Grandpa's actually walking away.
And Foxy just left.
He actually just left his chair. See ya, dude. Hey, yo, it was good. It's cool. You played well. See ya.
He's just leaving Tekken Master to really think on this.
He's actually doing a lap. We could see him. Okay, he was getting some water. Is that actually red? It's a red cup, so it looks like he's drinking blood. How perfect. How perfect at Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, baby.
How perfect.
And everyone out there, stay hydrated.
Yeah, we both got a little bit of water. Okay, all right, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back.
David's just grabbing some water here. What a reversal of roles from that Combo Breaker top 8.
Right. Now, what did he do?
Now, that's great general advice for anyone going to events. Staying hydrated is key. You're in these events for 10, 12, 14 hours a day. And time flies.
This your idea of flirting, Aaron?
Easy, sugar. Just being friendly.
This is me swiping left.
Round 1.
Wow.
Fight.
I don't know if Aaron's going to get that reference.
Yeah, I don't think that's his wheelhouse, really. I'm not sure that they have that where he's been living lately. So Tekken Master has made the switch to Aaron Black here, and that, I think, is a clue that he probably was in a blind pick situation at the start. Now we'll see though whether it works. I like the down forward to get underneath her swipe. It was cool.
Looking like a good pick so far. Taking Master with a little bit of momentum here. Has a nice health lead. Down to about 40%. Whoa!
Okay.
And that's a string that, if you guys get into the game, a lot of Aaron Black players abuse. Very safe, a lot of pushback to it. It's almost like pseudo plus. Because it's in a position where you can't really swing.
Right.
But he can.
Oh no! Of course, on both block and whiff, you can amplify that for the second hit. Whoo, playing footsies. No, I'm not sure that was intended. And the tech comes. Foxy Grandpa trying to scramble for it. Now, as I mentioned before, when I was talking about Hayate, he was very safe. Remember that as Aaron Black? Tekken Master is somebody who's willing to take the risks. He will go for a slide. He will get the wild stuff in there. He didn't need to right there, but he's not afraid to do it.
100%. He's always been rather aggressive, I would say, as Tekken Master. We actually talked about it a little bit earlier today where that's what we kind of knew him for back in MKX, was this very aggressive player, but a lot different in Injustice 2.
Well, even as a couple characters he played, he would do the 50-50s.
Oh, yeah, Brainiac maybe all day long. But it's nice
yeah,
to
Brainiac, Atrocitus, he would actually do the stuff.
It's nice to see that aggression here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one thing about this game, you know, we've seen some matchups so far already in this top 8 that are slow zoning matchups, and we've seen some matchups where people are going in. There's a lot of variety in this game.
And Foxy's got quite a few characters to choose from if he's not feeling this matchup, and it looks like he may not be, if I'm being honest
right
with you right
back
now.
into the puddle for a little bit of damage over time there in the acid. And yeah, there's a little bit coming out of Foxy. He needs a lot. Wow, he's actually taking damage. No, look at this life bar.
He's bleeding
Will he die? Oh my god, he almost did.
You guys just witnessed Reptile's appearance in Mortal Kombat 11. That's all you're going to get. The Acid Puddle and Tekken Master ties us up at 1 game apiece.
And what a Tekken Master way to finish it with the disrespect on the frames right there. So shoutouts to him. Now what's it going to be out of Foxy as a potential counter pick to Aaron Black?
Who do you think of his other characters would be the pick here against Aaron? He's got Shang Tsung, obviously, and I'd say Kung Lao. I think those two are going to be the primary ones. And before I can even give you a chance,
even get it out. Yep.
It's going to be Shang.
He went right to this character. That's what he's been playing the most. Shang Tsung. In fact, I talked with him yesterday maybe, and he said that he just expected to play Shang Tsung. He didn't figure he would switch around. Of course, he is in this top 8 here.
Round 1, fight.
Now let's see how he handles it. Tekken Master, as Aaron Black, is going to be able to get through projectiles with Scud Shot. This is a big part of it, but that corpse drop is not considered a projectile by the game, so he cannot counter that with his stance, which otherwise just automatically counters projectiles.
Might be one of the reasons behind the pick.
Oh, can he? Well, he didn't flawless block. That might have been the problem right there. Went for the low into low. He can also do an overhead there, although it's much later.
Yeah, and being able to walk forward on that, I think he's character dependent, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, gets the back 3 up 4.
Right, I mentioned
Foxy
how he's
Grandpa,
willing to
what a
take
pick.
those risks right there. Tekken Master just the slide.
Yep.
Just did it. Yeah, slide.
Just do it.
Fight.
Looking like Daddy Sub-Zero from earlier.
Oh, get that out of your fingers. Come on. Come on.
Put the spear down, Leonidas.
That would be unfair.
It would be.
You can just pick stuff up off the background? Do they allow that? Got him. Trying to duck under, and that's a lot of damage potential. And there's no breakaway available, so that's a lot.
What a recycle of the acid.
Is he dead?
And this is max damage off it. That is absolute death.
Yikes.
That throw in particular leaves you on the acid for the entire throw period. The other one puts you out after a little bit. So that's max damage right there. For Tekken Master.
Oh, whip punish. Lovely stuff. That's something I expect out of Foxy Grandpa, is the ability to just walk right out and get the whiff punish. Fantastic Footsies player.
Oh, massive hitbox on the explosion of the body drop too. Everyone expects the whiff behind them, and it most certainly does not.
Trying to roll away from the mix-up, and Tekken Master had it scoped absolutely. He puts him into the dip yet again. Oh, man.
Oh, here we go again. So there's a throw that kind of puts you out of it at the end of the animation. That forward throw, the back throw is the one that really puts you on the ground.
Okay, he actually went for the amplification right there. Now it's coming down to the wire. And you know, and I was just going to say it, but yet before I could even get the words out of my mouth, it was the fatal blow. And that is always a threat at maximum range. As soon as it's there, it will go full screen. It's fast. It's a high. It blows through projectiles. Or, well, he'll absorb a projectile and keep shooting anyway. You know, that was a situation. I'm a little surprised to see Foxy Grandpa being active.
Yeah, it looked like the startup of a scroll. It looked like he was summoning the scroll too. It looked like he was picking it up, ready to drop a body.
All right.
But you're right. That's a huge risk. But You know, it's just a mental mind game between the players. You know, you can sit there and say, you know what, dude, do your raw fatal blow. I'm ready for it. I'm not going to do anything. Or you can be active in that situation, like you said, it's the surprise, and try to catch your opponent off guard.
We blocked low just for a split. Oh, okay, watch the legs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's willing to do it.
That was incredibly risky.
This time, Foxy Grandpa was doing nothing at all. He just ducked right under the boot, the hammock, lying on down.
Oh, comes crushing blow 2, and that's going to be the kill. So smart to change that string up as the punish in that situation to do the damage.
Shoots him, and now it's on Second Master to try to make something happen here. You see him moving forward. He doesn't take any damage from that puddle. He's got special boots.
Foxy's had this entire field or screen to play with as far as backing up Stoney's projectiles. But I don't think you want to do this for far too long, so you're going to find yourself in the back to the corner, blowing up the forward attempt too. A reminder, it is a high.
Yeah, he got there beforehand. No, that's not exactly real. Again, the hammock. He's really enforced that banana or hammock mix-up.
Plus frames, that down four is hard to stop in that situation. And the switch from Foxy, we got ourselves a counter pick war. 2-2 again. Game 5, back-to-back here in top 8. And I think we're going to see another switch. Nothing but switches.
I don't know who I would like more in this situation than Tekken Master because he plays so many different characters at such a high level.
And Shang players do talk about a matchup that they do not like.
Okay.
Geras.
Okay.
Shang Tsung.
Guess what?
Geras.
Guess what? He went exactly as you expected. It's Geras.
So in both matches, both between Samij and Tweety, here in Tekken Master and Foxy Grandpa, we see the person who wins game 1 getting back to that character in the final game. Just going around the wheel.
Round the wheel, man.
Why reject Kronika's destiny for you?
No one controls my fate.
The grandest illusion of all.
Oh, that's a good intro right there.
Now, what about this is tough for Shang?
I would think on paper, maybe just a sand trap. I'm actually not even 100% sure. I don't think that it punishes the up skulls from certain distances. Not 100% sure.
Well, we'll see. So far, Foxy Grandpa's actually really done well. He's been playing this mid-range to distance game, and it's been playing off. Okay, well, there's one way to do it. He's got the punish into a ton of damage, as you can see, about 32%. Got him, and he confirms it, of course.
I would also think that anyone that plays any character would say that they wouldn't like this if Geras hits him.
Right, for sure, yeah.
I can say that about every character I play.
Pretty good character.
I don't like that matchup. Why? Because if I get hit, I die.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh!
It's not quite enough yet, and that was it. There was no defensive bar to avoid chip, and so it's match point Foxy Grandpa. It's a lot of damage, honestly, yeah. Keep in mind, again, this is loser's side.
Those body drops are down twos full screen, essentially.
Here we go. There's not yet enough breakaway meter. So Foxy Grandpa's going to have to take this. That's 320-ish, 330, okay.
And he keeps those B&Bs so simply. He doesn't go for the flashy stuff for the extra 20%. He doesn't go for the gauntlet load. That's what separates him from a lot of the gear systems when it comes to combos and setups. He keeps it simple, but effective.
Oh yeah, corpse drop is minus 22, so that should be a punish with Sand Trap. That's right, that's right. Yeah, we saw Michelangelo earlier today specifically switch away from Shang Tsung for that reason. Yeah, from Shank. He went to Sonya, and he got dunked by Geras.
You know what happens? Any matchup, it can happen. Whoa, beautiful blow up of the gauntlet attempt here, and Foxy Grandpa just a couple of hits away now. Can he do it? Oh no! He's gonna be a little bit of blow it. No, guaranteed in that situation. Tekken Master send us to a final game, final round. Wow, this is going the distance.
This is great to see. Yeah, I love that this switch of characters has been each time. There's been very compelling plays. It's been back and forth a lot. Very cool match. But only one player can move on here to face the winner of the Deoxys and Tweety. Interruption here from Tekken Master allows him to take his turn. He's coming in. Oh, yeah. Coming in off the grab again.
Yes. We call these Geras throw loops. Geras loops. It's what's for breakfast.
He walks right forward, and he does get the confirm. Tekken Master takes some damage right there. Trying to move forward. Okay, the jump kick is a very difficult button to anti-air. Look at that interruption right there. How many times have we seen Tekken Master vary that string?
What a block on the overhead there, too.
Got him. Now breakaway, probably. Yeah. Underneath.
Whoa, with the back 3-2. Never seen a Shank actually attempt that.
Oh boy, Tekken Master's bringing it down to the wire. He got it. This is probably it. Tekken Master, all he needs to do is get this one thing. Bam!
And Tekken Master
moving on.
Getting the win over longtime rival Foxy. Grandpa 3-2. Final hit. Final round. The whiff of the fatal blow is what separated it. Tekken Master advancing on the loser's side. Edging ever so closely to making it back to the grand final they found himself in just years ago here in Mortal Kombat.
As you said, you know, a little bit disappointing that the non-US players were all in that little side of the bracket right there.
Just
kind
a
of
small
happened
section,
that way.
and they all had to eliminate each other.
So Tekken
Very
Master made it through from Bahrain, made it through Hayate from Canada.
Yes.
And then he made it through Foxy Grandpa from the UK. So it's only Tekken Master remaining as far as non-American US players go. And he's been there before. You know, we saw at EVO 2016 that he did the same thing and he got to grand finals, as we were saying earlier. So he's still alive. And now we're going to head down to the loser side. Bottom of the bracket, it will be UYU Deoxys versus PG Tweety.
I also got to say, what adjustments after only a month or so, even less from Viennality, for Tekken Master to not only avenge his loss, but really trying to set himself as the premier player outside of the U.S.
Absolutely.
He's, with the showing here, the people that he's beaten, he's trying to put himself in that same position that he was in just a couple years ago in Mortal Kombat. And this is going to be a slobber knocker.
This is going to be a barn burner. Oh yeah.
I'm expecting Jackie out of Tweety in this matchup.
Okay.
Having that
that
option
makes sense.
to stop the 4-2-1-2 shenanigans.
Because you know for Deoxys it's going to be Geras. That's basically guaranteed right here, even though he plays a lot of characters. When it comes to tournament play, especially when things are on the line, he just goes to Geras. And in fact, you know, I remember maybe at Combo Breaker, maybe at CEO, I was talking with Tweety while we were watching Deoxys go to Geras versus a Jackie. And I asked Tweety, like, why is he doing that? Isn't that one of the tougher matchups for Geras? And Tweety was just like, yeah, he's a nut.
I mean,
that was his response.
But again, in that matchup, it takes away one thing.
Yeah. Okay, so she can duck under part of the string of the forward 2-1-2. That is that 3-hit mid-punch thing that we see him do all the time. She can get under it. She can punish it.
Now,
she can also punish the sand trap from pretty far away.
Her in particular punished it the hardest out of anyone in the game. She hit, I think almost hit 600 off of that punish if there's no breakaway. That's insane. But I think once again, it's Geras. If he gets a couple of hits,
yeah,
it really doesn't matter at the end of the day.
And as we've seen, there's plenty of other tools. I mean, you don't need to always do that one string. He's got a bunch of good buttons.
There's throws. There's 1-1 mix-ups still to come. There's 2-4 mix-ups. Now, at a really high level, especially off of a jump-in, a lot of Gears' options can be taken away, but the opponent has to show that they know how to blow it up. Right. So off of a jump-in, Jackie can blow up 4-2-1-2. Off of a jump-in, you can flawless block 1-1 and punish. Off of a jump-in, there's 2-4, which is confirmable, but also flawless blockable and punishable.
That's right.
So really, that doesn't have too many options off that, but the opponent has to show that they can blow up all those options.
Oh!
Whoa! So I'm telling you that the future of this matchup may be in back 2-2.
Yeah, okay, sure. It's good.
Also hit confirmable into the choke.
Yeah.
Safe on block.
Yeah.
Mids.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure if we're that deep in the evolution of Gears.
Well, look, Deoxys seems like he's handling things fine.
Oh, he's loading the gauntlet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a duck! All right, I see that. Tweety just overextended, was hoping to catch the end of that gauntlet charge. Did not work out.
Now, for those of you at home, why you see Deoxys go for that gauntlet charge very early in a match is that the longer he charges it, especially the max charge, it's that gauntlet, any move that utilizes that gauntlet is going to do extra damage. Speaking of, there's that big old backbreaker. And there's a very weird,
Waste my time.
I don't know, property to it, in that when you're in a temporal advantage, when Geras freezes you, anytime he hits you with it, it's not going to go away.
Right.
Whereas if you utilize a move with that gauntlet outside of it, that buff goes away. So he can really stack damage and annihilate a health bar with it.
Well, right now, Gears is caught in the corner. I spoke too soon, just like that. He's out of there, and that.
And now look at here.
That's
Bam! Bam! And exploded! He went for the reset too! That was kind of dirty.
Ton of damage into a standing reset as well. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
That was over half health in that setup, by the way.
Yeah.
Meterless. And the buff is still there on the gauntlet. Deoxys, that was dirty.
Oh, okay. You know, when somebody feels that they need to do that, I feel like it's kind of a negative tell. But Deoxys is taking damage here, and so Tweety, you know, that's the point of it. Get a chance for him maybe to build it.
Even here, I'd feel comfortable. I'm like, I know my opponent's on tilt right here because they felt that pressure. And here is immediately back to work.
There it is.
And we talked about that. This might be a bad matchup, but it's Garrus, baby!
Oh my god!
Oh!
Garrus.
Not the eyes.
There's so much eye violence in this game, dude.
Oh, there's so much violence.
Well, that's true.
I don't think there's a body part that hasn't
They're basically all in trouble.
Yeah, they all are. No body part is safe.
Awesome first game right there by Deoxys, who, as I said before, is the only person remaining who has not made an EVO top 8 before. Here he is, into kind of a funky delay charge. Yeah, I think that was just an error.
He actually missed it because you can't get the full charge and you're still in hit stun.
Yeah.
But you saw him get it late. He was staying there for a second.
Error, yeah.
But you know what? I think at the end of the day, shake it off. You still got your gauntlet loaded.
Yeah, you know, it's all right. He's in trouble right now, certainly, but he has the ability to recover. We've already seen that. Oh. Stepping on in, finishing the string, and now it's Deoxys' turn. Will there be a break here? No. Funky choice.
He kept that really simple.
Yeah, that was super simple. Deoxys with the grab again. Boy, he's working on a comeback all of a sudden. Where did this come from? That's Garrus.
Now, he has the gauntlet loaded and a fatal blow.
Okay.
I'm about to say, any hit in a temporal advantage, round over. Down two, fatal blow. That would have been like 500 plus.
Approaching. Tweety trying to find the... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Look at this. Tweety all of a sudden is an offensive buzzsaw compared to game number 1 where he was the one getting dunked. Now he's in there constantly.
Oh, wow, what a whip punish. And here we go. Bam! Bam! Hey, exploded! Unbreakable 366.
Exactly, yeah, that's a huge part of why that's strong. Got it. That's not a punish, but it is her turn to move, and she got there first.
Excellent throw, the very hard to tech back throw into the corner.
Coming in! Forward two into gigantic damage.
Oh,
actually,
no!
Maybe, no, he's not gonna go for it. But still a ton of damage, look at that, 420. Oh! The random one again, and this is probably gonna do it here. Is that enough? There's a lot of
shields. It is enough. That still knocked off a lot of damage there. I'm surprised that Deoxys was able to time those perfectly because you saw the shield with the shield around it, meaning that they timed those perfectly. The closer you are to really just framing those hits of the fatal blow, the more it's going to take or do, or take away from or do in damage.
Yeah, in this game, supers like that are still interactive. You still have to press buttons and to get more damage or to shave off some damage. All right, he went for the low just as a blow up right there. And yeah, it hit. Here it comes. Hoping to see that she had pressed the button for a huge crushing blow that can come there.
Or some technology of looking for a trade into a full combo. Oh,
right. Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Oh, damage break in the back. One of many crushing blows that this character does have. I'm shocked that we haven't seen more, if I'm being honest with you. He's back in, not for long. Tweety's now got a chance. And he can pressure. Yes, he does. It was a counter hit as well. Deoxys trying to do something. Whatever it was did not pay off. Next hit could kill for both players. Look at this. Relentless Tweety trying to maintain his turn. He's trying to steal these turns. Wow. Oh yeah, and he did, and he's right into the fatal blow again. He spent it pretty early, but you know what? Should take the round. Yes. Tweety getting quite a few damage buffs in there too, and look at that. 313 the last time he did fatal blow. 376 that time around. Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh! What a call from Deoxys!
Oh my goodness!
What? He just did it!
That was an actual, like, frozen in time.
Yo, have you ever seen somebody play with that in footsies? That's his footsie right there. There he goes.
Oh my.
Deoxys with the funky choices, but it's paying off out here. He's got more pressure after this forward throw. Oh, a little late. Yeah, here's Tweety now. Finding those moments. That's one good thing for Jackie. She can vary her timing so well. Again. Oh, boy, you are done. No? Okay.
I don't know why he went for a reset right there. Did he not want to send him flying across the screen with the second down too?
Fight.
Early on the anti-air, so he gets dunked. And now Tweety's in here. Oh, he actually chooses to load up the crushing blow. Now because of that, next time he gets a hit into the clinch, it'll be a ton of damage. But of course, he gave up the positioning.
Now, free Gears first at home. Well, you could have done a situation off the temporal advantage. You can jump kick over, get it down 2, and then finish do another down 2 and there in the combo. Or any kind of ender in that situation.
Here's Deoxys trying to make something happen. Yep, got him. Corner. Side switch. Yeah. And look at this. Deoxys now is the one running away. Got him on the huge jump in. Check out the dammy.
Massive aggressive.
Oh, he didn't do it.
Right there, and another wake up 1-1. Uh-oh. What a tech, are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's ready for that? I mean, what do you do? Look at this, keep it up, yes! Oh, he had to get out of it, that would have been a crush. Deox, oh, with the scramble, boy, it's like the reverse of a scramble. Neither one wanted to press the button, he's got it on the land.
He's ready for another one! And then he's just like, he literally leaves the scene of the crime.
Yeah, he's out of there. He's not on the stage anymore. It's all right, man, she's got another pair. It's just eyeballs. She'll be back.
Another unsolved murder here in Mortal Kombat Top 8.
She's back
here
for
at
this.
EVO 2019.
Yeah, it's fine.
This has gone down to the wire. Almost all of these matches. That was 1-1 final hit. And Deoxys is up 2-1 on Tweety. Talking about his first Top 8 here at Evolution. He's playing great. Playing like a veteran here.
Yeah, he really is. Well, as I said, he has already won two majors this year.
That's definitely going to give you a little bit of confidence. How many times he's going to have the cojones to wake up with 1-1, and he's 3 for 3 on it in the past
Charging it up. Yeah. Cool to see the development of Garrus. When the game first came out, people were rarely doing that. They were just going in for the regular big damage, but now people are, you know, we've explored it a little bit more.
Yeah. I like how he's like resetting the damage to, if it works, really doing more.
100%, yeah. Tweety trying to find something here.
Oh,
got him! Over it.
Going overneath that sand trap. It's as if he is inspired by some of the new era ways of playing Gears.
Yeah, that's right.
If I'm being honest with you, you've been very reset happy on the temporal advantage.
Yeah, now we see the payoff. Well, he missed it. Oh, wow. Shout out to Tweety.
Maybe that's why he's doing it, because he can't do the combo, David.
Got him.
You know what? I gotta say, a taste of his own medicine right there coming out of Tweety.
Tweety waiting. Yeah, I think he might have been hoping to see a jump, but nothing came. Now he's got the corner yet again. Deoxys. Okay, I mean, these guys are just waking up with buttons constantly. Not that time. Here we go. Okay. Now he may kill if he just goes for Fatal. He does. And actually Tweety expected it and he did not do breakaway. Very smart by Tweety right there. Fatal blow will just blow up a breakaway. It breaks the armor that comes with the breakaway. So Tweety knew what was coming and he's just like, all right, fine. You know what? You spin your Fatal blow, I save my meter.
Go for it. Exactly. You save your meter. And that's what you see a lot of top players do is even in situations where something's not going to kill or could kill, they'll save that defensive bar in that last round rather than hope on it or pray on a comeback.
Deoxys is at match point. Tweety's got to win this round and then yet another game. He's dancing in.
Oh,
yeah, there it is, the cancel. That's one of the most devastating things about Jackie. Well, never mind. Let's talk about Deoxys' Garrus right now. It can do the damage into the reset. She's trying to jump away.
And just like that, you know, instead of cashing out on the damage.
Because we saw the armbar before, and now it's rare that you see Deoxys. I'm surprised he wasn't teching for that. But you know what? This may be the end of Tweety.
And he had it loaded the entire time for the end of the match. That's what loading the Infinity Gauntlet does for you. And Deoxys, the newcomer here in this top 8, the young gun, getting the win, advancing in EVO top 8.
Tweety out at 5th place. Last year he got to Grand Finals, Evan Justice too, so it's not quite as strong as last year. But 5th place is fantastic, and I mentioned, man, how much money is on the line? Prize pool of something like 30K in total.
You know, we talked about what first place gets here for EVO in points. Top 8, gets you a lot of points in comparison to even all the other pro competition stops. So he's going to bank on a lot of pro competition points.
For getting 5th place, he gets 260 points.
Which is a third of what the average, the top players right now have in the pro competition.
And it's the equivalent of getting 2nd place at a regular major. Whew. In terms of points. So, you know what? Look, Tweety obviously wanted to do better. Same with Foxy, same with Hayate, same with Smeech, and the other 1,500 plus players here today. But these players at least got some points and some dough. Now we're going to move to the winner's side, folks. This is Echo Fox, SONICFOX, who already got to 1 Grand Finals today.
He did.
He was in DBFZ. And Dragon, who has won EVO more recently than SONICFOX.
I can't think of
interesting.
I can't think of a day and a time where we see one of the most iconic rivalries in fighting games right now. Earlier in Dragon Ball, SONICFOX versus Goichi, coming to another grand final.
Oh,
and it's the most iconic rivalry in NRS.
Yes, yes.
Again, involving SONICFOX versus Dragon. These are our 2 best players, potentially of all time, going at it, with EVO Grand Finals on the line. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Round 1.
Is this the real stuff? Not quite. Okay, so they're just checking buttons. Now, we saw them play at CEO Top 8. If you recall, in winner's side, it was Dragon Cetrion versus SONICFOX's Cassie Cage, and that was a 3-0. You know who that was a 3-0 for? Was it SONICFOX, the best NRS player of all time?
It wasn't.
No, it was for Dragon. He destroyed Fox in a way that I've almost never seen. It was a demolishing. However,
what's so weird about that storyline, what you're about to get into, is so weird, in fact, when you think about it, look back.
SONICFOX then made it into Grand Finals through loser's side, and he beat Dragon 3-1 in first set, and then 3-1 in the second set of Grand Finals, but to ultimately take it.
This is what's crazy, is that in that winner's side, Dragon 3-0'd SONICFOX's Cassie.
Oh, yeah.
And in Grand Finals, he finally changed things up and went Jackie.
Yeah.
Lost.
Yeah.
Then went back to Cassie and proceeds to 6-1 him for the rest of the Grand Finals.
For sure. For sure. And it sounds like it's going to be Cassie. That's what we've maybe only seen from him this weekend. Has it only been Cassie?
He himself has said that he feels like she doesn't lose a matchup.
Right.
So why would you?
No, I understand. Yeah, I understand that. And it's the same for Dragon here, where he feels very confident in Cetrion, and you know, he's been able to show it. He got to Grand Final of the CEO, like I was just saying, and he blew up Fox in winner's side top 8. So now we have winners finals of EVO 2019.
Do you remember how he did that? A lot of savagery. Wait, do you remember how many wake-up jumps came out of Dragon in that set that he won?
That dude was active.
He was crazy.
He was out there.
Pressing buttons, moving everywhere. We're going to see what it comes down to here. Let's go. Winners finals. Mortal Kombat 11.
Fox, Dragon, as you said, maybe the 2 best, certainly in recent times.
Fox's Dragons, oh my.
Punish, yeah. That is a really fast shoulder right there from Cassie, but pretty unsafe. And now Dragon's got the corner. If he wants it, does he want to maintain it? No, he'd love to just zone out.
SONICFOX likes to use that to punish that wall in that exact situation, and also really punish any projectile she tries to throw out. It's gonna beat up the startup of the photo throw. It's gonna potentially hit it. The Hell's Wrath on activation. Dragon talked about that at CEO. But it was SONICFOX with this up close, in your face, mix-up pressure that really sealed the deal at CEO.
Look at this. You'll notice there's not a lot of damage each time for SONICFOX the way that he plays Yas Queen Cassie, but it's all unbreakable because it's not a launch, it's not a juggle. And that means that you're just getting consistent damage. Oh my god, how many times? What's going on here, Dragon? Okay. No! Oh! And then it was anything. Anything Fox wanted.
So he's of the belief that Cassie Cage has the best mix-up right there with throw and 1-1. The 1-1 is one of the quickest in the game to turn it to a mid, and the stand 1 looks like the startup overthrow.
Right.
So it really becomes a mix-up in that situation. With a reversal of situations as Dragon was finally able to get SONICFOX in the corner, but the position's already been reset. Neutral reset. There we go.
Woo. Yeah, and the punish. Very nice out of Dragon. And he's keeping it unbreakable himself. He's right back into the next. Wow.
All of that hit.
That was funky right there. Didn't need to be like that.
That was 2 American resets in one chain of events, not even combo.
Got it. Gets the knockdown here. Fox pressuring. Oh my! Interrupted. The slight delay into the buttons right there. Clap.
Ooh. That's what Dragon would like to see. That's very active in the movement right there. Her dash is top tier in Mortal Kombat.
Dragon trying to find something. Forestall this.
Ooh, did come up the bar there.
Yeah,
Sonic,
very funky right there. I don't know what that was about. Into the grab. It's not enough. Dragon, he's trying to stay away. You can feel it. Oh boy.
So scary. You can breathe wrong, and that's do it. Into the fatal blow.
There's no Samichas here. That was fully correct.
Going up 1-0 is SONICFOX.
And you could feel how Dragon was concerned.
Yes.
You could feel it in his gameplay that he felt like he needed to back off, he needed to teleport away towards the end right there. It's almost like he knew it was coming.
And a little bit of a history lesson between these two. Dragon for what, a year and a half straight in MKX ran into SONICFOX so many times in these situations. Didn't beat him for almost 2 years in his competitive career, early competitive career.
That's right.
And he got over that mental hurdle very late, right before Injustice 2 came out. And has been able to do well since, but you never know if a taste of that mental block might still be there. Just the fact that it's SONICFOX that he has to play against here.
Yeah, and at the last tournament that they played against each other in was in Grandfinals where SONICFOX was dunking, right? That's got to be something that he's thinking about at least a little bit. I'm sure that they've both been game planning for the eventuality of them meeting here.
We'll see if Fox is able to reestablish that mental block of Dragon Air. Big, no jumping.
Nice, that great anti-air for Dragon. Now he's got the corner. Oh, the duck, but then not into anything else. Wow, Fox has actually made that really work. It's so fast, it's just such a sudden explosion, and you're not expecting. Of course, in this game, if you're just walking backwards, you're not blocking. You got to press that button, folks. It's not just about walking away.
Might be enough here. Wow, it's with the wall. Look at the hitbox on that thing.
What? Okay.
Round 2, fight.
Dragon up around.
I think Dragon's picking up a little bit on the momentum that he built in that second round of the last game, where he really started feeling himself, had the health lead.
Here we go.
Plus, they confirm the fatal blow. You can't really be too mad at the end of the day when it comes down to just a hit like that.
Teleports in for some damage and then right back into the zoning game. He'd love to keep controlling things. Fox threatening with the shoulder from that range. That might have been why Dragon was hanging out. Got nothing else though. Didn't believe in it. And
maybe didn't believe it because he didn't have the offensive bar. We're still kind of building right there. You never know if that kind of stuff comes into play with these players. Tough spot to be in here. Woo! Whoa! Yeah. I say that as you get there. Why?
I love that you got out of the corner first. You can't break away when you're just hanging out in the bubble up there, so that was a free escape. Yeah, good damage. No offensive bar.
Life alert here, and just the swing of the forward four gonna do it.
I love my toys.
He's really made the mix-ups work out with a character in Cassie who is not somebody you look at and just checking out her moves. She's not built for that, but as you said, she nevertheless has really strong mix-ups.
Yeah, she's really similar to Kung Lao with the throw, because it opens up so much else.
I love that punish. We just didn't get anything else. And now it's Dragon putting up the wall yet again. There it is! Hey, chase down, Fox!
Oh!
Got it.
Blow, too. That's a lot of damage. 328. And here we go. Doesn't even have to keep it unbreakable. Doesn't have to worry about it. He's a big crushing blow.
Breakaway comes instantly.
Wow, did Dragon whip confirm right there?
He definitely did, yeah. Lovely. Will it matter, though, because he's way down in life right now. He cannot take punish. What?
Oh, no!
What happened? Dragon, of all people to screw up in that situation, that high-pressure situation, is something he's typically so strong in. But right there, he did not get the punish. Actually, twice. He got that forward one and then nothing else. There were two opportunities where he could have had a bigger combo. One on a punish, and one was just kind of in footsies at some point.
Is that the mental position that he's in right now in Winners Finals against a nemesis in SONICFOX? Wow! SONICFOX with the reactions to start off this third match. Trying to get aggressive there with Dragon, but SONICFOX shutting that down real quick and answers with an anti-air of his own. For a lot less reward off it when it comes to Cetrion. Both of these characters aren't going to do a whole mess of damage on you.
Right, yeah. They both are really more about whittling away the life bar, but they're great at that.
Whoa!
Okay, he actually could have amplified and gotten the crush. Would have been cool. Hard to have seen that.
Yeah, I imagine that's incredibly hard to see on the fly.
For sure, yeah.
That's like hit confirming single normals.
Yeah, I mean,
Whoa.
easy for me, but for these guys up here at EVO Winners Finals, you know, they gotta get good. It's Dragon with the pressure now. Backing off, just using Hell's as his pressure tool. I mean, he's done a great job. We talked about whittling away the life. He's really done that well in this round.
Straight hits at a time. Oh, the
that's
block.
wonderful, yeah. Nice stuff by SONICFOX, who's saving it. He's got Fatal. Okay, again, it's the opposite of a scramble, but, you know, Cassie's got a nice anti-air stand jab, but Cetrion's jump kick is actually really good.
It is.
It's got a great hitbox on it.
Something I'm surprised I saw there, and something that might be kind of new, is that SONICFOX falls block that wall.
Yeah.
And punish it grounded to, again, keep with the mentality of this character just does a lot of unbreakawayable damage, and just everything she does is unbreakawayable. So he's not going to do the up 2 to launch in that situation.
Escaping SONICFOX, you know, almost certainly checking to be maintained in the corner. Probably what Dragon was looking for. And he is working on taking at least one game here. He's not going to get a squad douche. That's what he's trying to say here. SONICFOX neutral ducking. And he's approaching. You can feel the scramble.
Good patience there to Dragon. Oh, into the active frame, SONICFOX goes.
Just a little bit too early. Like I said, you could feel that he's starting to scramble here to try to get the kill.
He breathed wrong into the active frames, that bad boy, and onto the board goes Dragon here. Can he do to SONICFOX what he did to him in that grand final and make a comeback?
As you said, in that grand final, after the first game in which Fox lost with Jackie, he switched to Cassie, it was then 6-1. So even in that situation, Dragon did take one game. He didn't get completely blown out. But, you know, he wants to tie it up here at a minimum. He wants to get into that grand finals on winner's side. That's what's on the line here.
Doesn't want to start to this round here, Dragon. I think he's establishing himself quite well in this match.
Got it. Out of the corner. Yep, naturally.
And we've seen that sequence before, swinging out of the corner with that 4-2-3. Confirming into the geyser.
Here's Dragon, and he actually is pressuring a throw escape, of course. Trying to maintain corner control. Fox knew it.
Nice blow up with the stagger there.
Lovely breakaway. No.
What's scary about Cetrion's 1-1-1 and 1-1-2 is that it's so good to stagger every stage of it. And you have to guess which stage they're going to stagger at.
That's true.
Whether it be +3, I think 0, or -2, somewhere along that lines.
Oh, Dragon threatened with movement. That was very funky. SONICFOX did not take the bait. He's got the grab.
Eat a fat one.
Okay.
Whoa, Cassie,
okay, chill out, lady. Trying to get the anti-air, and that's usually so good, but shout out to Cetrion jump kick floating right over it.
Good harassment here, and how these two have been able to fight themselves out of the corner has been nothing but brilliance. There's a flawless block and
flawless
punish.
block. Yeah, lovely stuff right there by SONICFOX. So could add a bit more, but he's right back into the mix. Dragon's in trouble in the corner. Okay, out of there, yes! He did not do the follow-up. Worried about flawless block and then the punish. Very interesting, very interesting. So they're varying that right there. Look at this, Fox. He's in the corner now.
Whoa. With throw, nice. He's the jump kick talked about. It's actually going to give SONICFOX a little bit of trouble here. With the down forward. Going to send us to match point for SONICFOX.
Can he get into grand finals on winner's side? That's what he wants.
Has not won Evolution 4 NRS games in 2 years.
Yeah, again, what a scrub, right? Can you believe not winning Evolution for 2 years straight?
The audacity.
One of the absolute best fighting game players ever. Load a whip punish.
But still
nice
an EVO champion in that time.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, nothing Cassie can do about that.
Oh, could she not do shoulder from that range?
From that second one, shoulder may have done it.
Yeah, I wonder. Here it is, jump kick yet again coming to the rescue, but unfortunately missed the rest, and this allows Fox.
What momentum that would have given him too.
He's scheming. If he finds the right hits, it's a fatal blow for sure.
And same thing for Dragon, if he gets hit one more time.
Out of there, again, you can feel this moment. He comes in!
-2.
Yeah.
Ooh, aggressive movement by SONICFOX.
Dragon. He's close to even getting a chip kill right now.
Oh, no! Not gonna be enough, though. Crushing blow loaded on that.
Oh, it's a whip punish! What happened right there? I wonder if that was supposed to have been amplified something for Cassie. and then he was next to the interactable, which is the same button, because he didn't actually have offensive bar at the time.
Wow.
I don't know. That's what's going through my mind right now.
What a potential error.
Did he have offensive bar? I guess he must have, really. But whatever it was not the right call.
And when that thing whiffs, it whiffs for 18.5 years.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't think of a better storyline here.
No, yeah, for sure. It's into the final game here in winners finals between two fantastic players. The standing combo into a little bit more damage there, 230 or 23%.
This has been a different start too. Dragons won the past 2 matches, coming out swinging in these first rounds with SONICFOX. And it's been this final game of the winners finals who's come up swinging.
Punish, yeah, huh? Didn't have offensive meter for the rest though. Coming on in is Dragon now. And we've seen him sometimes go for pressure, sometimes back off. It's been kind of a spur of the moment choice from him. There he backed off, but SONICFOX is right back in. And Dragon gets shot in the dome. Now again, it's match point SONICFOX to get into grand finals on the winner's side. Let's see what Dragon has to say.
Dragon, he's already come back 2 games straight. Does he have 2 rounds in him right now? Because he's going to need it here. There's a jump kick. It's been hard.
Dude,
it's giving him trouble.
Right? She just floats over. It doesn't even have the same animation as some of the most oppressive jump kicks, but it nevertheless is super good.
Yeah, she almost does that old school Johnny Cage shadow kick animation.
Yeah. Look at this. Really controlling the stage right now, backing off. Oh, okay, feigned it a little bit, then didn't overextend.
What's scary about that sweep, you saw SONICFOX kind of fall for what the animation does. It moves her really far forward in the low kick, and then she like sucks back into where she first started.
Lovely jumping right there. Couldn't complete the combo, unfortunately, but hey, he's right back into this. Dragon has no defensive bar for a wake up here. He tried to press buttons. Oh, punish! 2-1-3, and now it's going to be the fatal blow right away. And he also the breakaway.
He got it the breakaway.
That is best case scenario for Dragon, where he not only takes the round, but also SONICFOX has no defensive bar, starting things off in the final round of winners finals.
Wow! Final game. Final round, Mortal Kombat Evolution 2019. It doesn't get any better than this.
2 green Marios up to play, and he's got the crush.
Luckily that amplified wall didn't get the crushing blow, but if you do hit her while the amplified comes out, it actually nullifies the fatal blow or crushing blow requirement.
Didn't get the rest. Here he is. Yes, confirms.
Wow, what a start here by Sonic.
Marching in.
Dragon already on life alert here in the back to the wall, trying to throw out. And is that enough?
He didn't have the meter. He got it
anyway. SONICFOX final round takes it over Dragon to advance to the grand finals. What a match.
Fantastic back and forth. Awesome to watch. Some mid-set adaptations as well between 2 of the best players in Mortal Kombat history right there.
Absolutely epic.
Winners finals is over. It's SONICFOX moving on into grand finals and winner's side, as we said. And now it's going to be Dragon who goes through loser's side. Loser's finals is where he will be. He will play the winner of Tekken Master and Deoxys.
That's going to be our next match right here. Coming up, Tekken Master versus Deoxys. Winner gets the privilege of running into Dragon.
That's right.
In the loser's finals. This is going to be an absolute epic as well. You know, this top 4, looking at 4 of arguably the strongest Mortal Kombat players on the planet right now, with how stacked this tournament was. I can say that if you've made top 8 at the biggest Mortal Kombat tournament in history, you're one of the best players in the world.
Oh, yeah. You're all right.
Still catching my breath from that matchup, by the way.
Dude, right? Yes.
Oh, my goodness. From a 2-0 start to final round. What a comeback by Dragon, just not enough. It was right there. And we'll see who is going to meet SONICFOX in grand finals. It's down to 3. Deoxys versus Tekken Master. Winner faces Dragon. Winner faces Fox. What do you think?
The crowd right there. Oh, yeah. They have been into it the whole time here.
They're all catching their breath too, trust me.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs to everybody in the pit.
After that epic, but it is not over yet. I gotta ask you, David, what do you think the pick is gonna be here out of Tekken Master?
So it's gonna be Garrus for sure, and I mean out of Deoxys that is. For Tekken Master, who does he play? Does he play a Jackie?
Maybe. I mean, I would bet that he does.
It probably does. No.
Is he gonna run the mirror? Try to show him who's boss here? Is he gonna run that Aaron Black that we see very often? Or is it gonna be the on-paper counter pick?
Who's hiding behind that? Jade. Okay, that's not what it's gonna be.
Oh, wait!
Kung Lao. This is the character that he first brought out, as far as I was aware, in Grand Finals of Vianality.
I would expect him to have a character like that, a character that's performing really well, and to try to. Hey, we don't now think about it.
Oh,
wait a minute. Never mind. But we've seen Kung Lao do well against Gears at a competitive level.
What do you got?
Oh, I think they messed up the stage. Good for them to immediately recognize that. I know I've spoken with Gura about this particular matchup. He doesn't like it an awful lot, and I think I've heard that through the kind of the grapevine of the Geras family that we have here in Mortal Kombat 11, that this is a matchup that Kung Lao doesn't do terribly in.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, he's not on the ground all the time.
Whoa!
Okay, well, look, I was just going to say,
ouch.
He's not on the ground all the time. He's often just jumping around, but that might have been why there was that initial round start from Tekken Master that turned out to be so disastrous. Look at this. Deoxys is getting everything right here. He had a flawless block before on the wake up. He's pressuring. He's I mean, come on, Deoxys.
If this isn't the perfect start to a match, I don't know what is. Working on a flawless victory
you might call it a flawless start. Okay, not anymore. But right back into it. He's already used the crush, but I mean, regardless, 15% damage and right into it again. Okay.
He was ready for it. That's something that Tekken Master himself does a lot with Gears. He's definitely looking out for. Beautiful crouch. That only works if they go for the throw-off bit. The overhead comes, you're going to get crushed there.
Yeah, that's true.
That was kind of scary. That was a lot scarier than I need to give. I want to give this situation credit for. One hit in the spin, it was over. By the way.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, DX did that breakaway. Oh, okay.
Damage. Damage.
Right back into it as well. Look at this. Will there be a break here for Tekken Master? Yes. Deoxys, nevertheless, right back into it. This is a back throw, and yet he maintains pressure. Okay, wake up down 3. Very small hitbox.
Very. Kung Laos have those kind of forbidden strings, but if you're not used to it, they are unorthodox. They definitely catch you off guard.
Okay, we got an escape failed lined up here.
Crushing
for
flow.
Kung Lao. Yeah, that's available for him. No, we're not going to see it. Deoxys popped right in with that forward 3 knee, and he should be able to get the kill.
Okay, I got to say, that match started with him blowing up Z-Hat startup.
Blowing up.
And ended with that as well.
Blowing up.
So that's a great way to take away that character's, I'd say, #1 weapon. And I think Tekken Master is going to come off from here. Or believe in it and think that he just has to establish that Z-Hat.
Right,
Get the hit into it.
So
but trying it raw just isn't working.
You can maybe make the Z-Hat work if you have, you know, hopped over a bunch of sand traps. Maybe you get something like a dive kick punish on them.
You also
make
it very grounded for what we thought was going to be the matchup.
Right. It wasn't really how I thought it was going to go. So it is going to be a Geras mirror here in top 4 of EVO 2019. This is a character we saw a lot of when the game was new, and honestly is not quite as common right now. And yet, he's still very strong, and we have a mirror match right here. This is a funky one. You know, both of them are capable of punishing each other for the same tools.
And here it comes. Already getting the gauntlet. Oh, no! Woo! To the reset. Already taken away half of the health bar and has a damage buff loaded for the rest of the match.
I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 very different styles right here from Tekken Master and from Deoxys.
Yeah, and you see there, look at the situation.
Oh, he screwed up the punish. That happens sometimes when you try sand trap and then press forward too early.
If you look at the health bars right now, they both landed something in a temporal advantage.
Right.
And Deoxys loaded up damage buff for the rest of the match.
Jumping on through. Tekken Master is the guy you can always count on to take the risk at the right time. And he was looking for breakaway, but nothing came. It's not enough.
Hello.
It's close. It's not enough, though. What has he got? Rolling away. You know Deoxys has that fatal on deck.
Yeah. Quick mix, and now fatal blow can kill.
Oh, not quite there. The down one seals it. So Tekken Master, like I said, he takes a little bit more risk. That's just his style in general. And he did take the round.
Round 2, fight.
Well, like I was saying, in that situation, that first round, they both started off with those different approaches to those hits. And Tekken Masters cashed out, and they had the same exact health at the end of both situations.
Woo!
Of the
Down
difference
four
between
underneath.
the two.
Yeah, oh man, that is just a ton of damage.
What
a wake-up button from Tekken Master!
Twice, Deoxys has dropped that pickup. Maybe that's why we see him go for that down 3 at the end to keep it grounded. It might just be really tight.
All right, well, a little bit more conventional right there, 43%.
Conventional 43%. Conventional 43%.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Casual.
Can't anybody do that? It's easy.
Yeah, simple.
Deoxys looking a little bit stronger.
Fight.
Got those hits. Like I said.
Oh boy, nobody wants to sand trap first in this matchup.
The differences in those first hits from the two meant that Deoxys has all of his extra damage for the rest of the match. And that's definitely going to come into play if he gets the hits. Oh no!
He tried down one into it. Yeah, he just screwed up the timing, unfortunately. So Deoxys with a great punish right here. Yeah, and right back in there.
Casual 43 you talked about?
No big
Casual!
deal. Oh, okay. Jumps out yet again. I'm talking about Tekken Master taking risks. Deoxys will break, yes.
What a call out. I cannot believe he just called it a stand one stagger out of Geras.
Got him. And there's no breakaway available now, so Tekken Master's gonna get the corner. Gonna get pretty good damage, and he's got meaty as well. There's no, will he get it? He's just gotta confirm the combo. He's done this 1,000 times.
And Tekken Master, the more conventional approach to the character, paying off there. Deoxys trying to get a little more flashy. That drop cost him so much. And early on, just wasn't able to get that damage out there.
Again, a little bit riskier of a style from Tekken Master. But yeah, in terms of combo roots,
combo roots
and very
setups.
traditional. Yeah, right. Traditional. Game's like 3 months old, but that's what we usually see. And Deoxys has been bringing some interesting stuff. As you said before, something we were used to seeing at a new era, the other Geras.
Yes. You know, this game's been out for 3 months, but we've already had like 100 tournaments for the game. We've seen quite a lot of all of these characters.
You're right.
And shouts how active that community's been. You know, even outside of the pro competition, so many events out there that are happening.
Try to get in there in time, not quite on the roll. Again, the jump. The jumps have actually been killing Deoxys 3 times in this Geras match. Tekken Master has jumped out of either on wake up or in what should have been Deoxys' turn.
If we either wake up, jump like we've seen, kind of develop throughout the game's early development stage.
Yo! 422 from downtown.
Not a lot of people know that 422 does track about 3/4 screen. But what's cool is if you try to finish the string, he just whiffs like the air to end it, like you saw there.
It's too far, yeah.
And Deoxys this time with the jump in read. Didn't have any offensive bar to try to get anything going. Didn't have fatal. Oh!
Wow.
That's right on the dot of if he can get all the damage. That's a lot of shields.
Yeah, there's a big shield. And it was enough by actually the pixel?
Right on the dot.
Wow, okay.
Round 2.
Tekken Master's Geras. His counter pick with the mirror match. Didn't get the rest, that would have been cool. Now Deoxys is the one to interrupt. Oh!
Whoa! One hit! And look at that life deficit right now.
Hoping to see buttons, nothing came.
No breakaway to Tekken Master. This shouldn't be enough for the kill, but...
It's close, not quite enough. And he rolls away, but no dice. Deoxys knew it was coming. So Deoxys is fighting back here, as it's tied both 1-1 in games and in rounds.
So smart in that situation, because you know Tekken Master knows if he's going to walk up 4-2-1-2 something, that's going to chip out. But roll was the only option to avoid that situation. Deoxys making the read that he was going to make the read on that. Wow, fighting games.
Got him. We already saw that. Come on, man. Tekken Master tried it, and you shut it down. Now you tried it as well.
Another one. Were you here earlier when Gerd did, I think, 5 or 6 in a row with Geras?
I was commentating that, man. Yeah,
oh, that was my goodness.
Oof.
Yes.
This character might as well be a command grab character, even in the variation that doesn't have a command grab.
How many body all day did we just see in a row, by the way? Back and forth between the two.
Oh! Again, neither one really wants to take the big bet.
We have a huge scramble situation going on right now.
Yeah, they both feel it. The jump again! The fourth time that Tekken Master has done it with a jump in a very, very unusual situation where Deoxys just was not expecting it. It's come on wake up, it's come between strings.
Off of staggers, in the middle of strings.
Oh, yeah. A lot of funky timings right there by Tekken Master, and that's a huge part of why he's up 2-1.
And it's not a conventional spot to jump.
No!
You block a stand jab, and your action is jump. Jump forward. They're going to stagger it. I know he is.
Yeah, well, he was right.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, he's been right. So now for Deoxys, it's going to be Geras, of course. He's just gone back to character select to take a little bit of time to think about it. But, you know, in his point of view, a lot of stuff has been right. A lot of stuff has been right. And yet, in those crunch moments where there's feels scrambly, where Tekken Master makes a big read on wake up with a jump forward or something like that, it's been Tekken Master getting the right call and not Deoxys.
In those situations.
In those situations, yeah.
I actually forgot which Geras threw the other Geras.
Yeah,
situation, and they threw each other at the same health.
What do we got here? All right, so the one on the left is Deoxys. Yes.
You got the one on the right is Tekken Master.
Yes. All right, got it. I'm going to try to keep that one in mind.
Similar gear load.
This is a little tough right now for me, all right?
A little bit.
Trying to make something happen. Okay,
wow.
okay. Wow, stand one directly into it, into very funky.
What in the name of belief is that?
He was right. I mean, what can you say? Ducks it, and Deoxys gets the punish on this as well. Now, it's not enough to kill, but still he's in a great spot. Oh, yeah. What's the call by Tekken Master? He rolls!
First position, and there's another one.
2 hits away for Tekken Master to kill here as well if he finds the right combo.
Really only one if he wants to come off the fatal blow.
There it is, though. Deoxys finding the stand one.
Did they do the same mid-screen pop-off, too?
Yeah,
like he got up and did the fist bump, and the other Gears was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And he actually does do the side switch. Forward one, not the rest. Didn't believe it. And now Tekken Master. Oh, look, Deoxys may have learned jumps are killing him, so he's the one who jumps in this time.
It's the first time we've seen him do the gauntlet load late. Wow, taste of Deoxys' own medicine in multiple ways here in this match.
Yes. Trying to trade. Oh no, I'm sure that was an error. That was probably supposed to have been flawless block up 2.
It honestly did. Probably was. And look at that quick reset. That still does as much as I think the B&B is going to do. That's what's so scary about that loaded gauntlet. But it has to face Tekken Master. Looks like it's not going to here either. No breakaway. He's holding all of this.
Whoa!
And that's a cool little setup right there.
He saved the wild stuff until the very end because guess what, everybody? It's match point for Tekken Master here versus Deoxys.
Cheeky setup right there. Holding that gauntlet's load. It might be coming any second. It even combos in that situation. And then bam, thrown.
Deoxys nothing there after the roll. And here we go. Got some good damage for himself. Yeah, oh my god. What did I say? Good damage? Fantastic damage out of Deoxys. No anti-air. But this is Tekken Master now trying to pressure. There is, of course, meter on Deoxys' side to break away if the combo comes. But you can't break away out of this, man.
That's right. We've seen this before. Getting crazy, and that's going to go something. Wow. Unique decision to roll after you've been thrown twice on Oki there.
Yeah, Tekken Master did exactly the same. Oh, boy, Deoxys is probably
that's going to do it! Game 5 again! How many in a row is this?
It's so cool to see that there's such high-level play here. None of these players has given up easily. They are all so prepared.
Is this our 4th match in a row and our 4th game 5 in a row?
Fight.
Yeah, we saw that with Fox and Dragon. We saw that with Tekken Master and Foxy Grandpa.
No, it was 3-1 Deoxys was Tweety. That did not go the distance.
But we have seen a bunch. There was another one between Tweety and Samij. Yeah, this has been a great top 8. Very close.
Yeah, so this will be our 3rd in a row when it comes to game 5s. Again, does not get any better, does not get any closer in this Mortal Kombat action.
Great call to see that it was whiffing and quit it. Yeah, there as well. That said, Deoxys wakes up with the buttons, and now we've seen how well this has actually paid off over the last couple of rounds. And he charges that there. Escape fail doesn't mean too much for Geras, but he's still in here.
Yeah, put it into perspective. that gauntlet gives you a 43% 1-bar combo
Out of there.
for the rest of the
He
match.
thought so. You thought you were out? No. Right back in. Deoxys.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we
he
go.
finds the hit. Oh boy.
Damage.
Okay.
420 there. You might as well just erase 40% off of the board every touch. And look for the start above the fatal blow, and this time, not going to save Tekken Master. Deoxys, match point.
Tekken Master's stolen a lot of turns in this set, and there was another one where he attempted it. Deoxys did not allow it that time. Here comes Tekken Master trying to pressure. No, and this time the keep up, we saw Tekken Master screw that up before. Deoxys got it right.
You're not going to get a lot of damage at all up 3 conversions, but hey, something is better than nothing
yeah,
there.
of course.
Don't leave that damage left on the table. Oh,
Nice.
if you'd have committed, that would have been a crushing blow.
It would have.
That would hurt.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of crushing blow,
Deoxys is in a great spot. All he's got to do is whittle away a third of Tekken Master's life on this life bar, and he'll move on.
almost got the air too, and I think that he knows he's on some of those reads that Tekken Master's been making in this mirror.
He's got to get in here. The roll into nothing. Oh my God! The Landsy's punished with forward 2. Now Tekken Master's doing the work. There's no breakaway. Damage. Okay.
This is gonna scale heavily.
I'm not sure.
I think he's alive.
I'm not sure.
I'll be honest with you. He's alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
Ah!
Oh, he lives.
Yeah, he lives.
Not by much, but he lives.
Now you guys are
And now
taking it
that
home.
gave Deoxys fatal blow, which may not have been a great call. Punish. He did not. Oh no! Chip, yes!
Final game, final round again. Mortal Kombat, baby.
Final round. Fight.
That's right, announcer. Somebody moves on into losers finals, and somebody's out of the tournament in 4th.
This has been an absolute epic.
And yes, down 1 to interrupted right there. Tekken Master, all of a sudden very interrupt heavy, very staggery. Whoa! Okay, folks.
Back-to-back flawless blocks.
Here's Tekken Master. He's got the chance. This is a forward throw. He maintains being in the corner. Yes, and again. Grappler Gearus, even with normal grabs.
He's been very aggressive with those, even the crossbox flash. Okay, blood up here.
Can't break away during temporal advantage. And right back into the mix is Deoxys. The block. Can you make anything happen here? Oh boy, the crowd has gone silent as they know how much is riding on this moment here.
We're all holding our breath right now.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Deoxys is in big trouble. The next series here. What's the choice? Either way, defense, offense. What do you got?
Oh, the too. Not gonna be enough for the chipper. Oh wait, it is. No last breath available to save him. It's the choke, and Tekken Master advances to top 3. He's gonna face Dragon in losers finals. What a victory!
You know the moment's big. When the crowd goes from being uproarious and loud and yelling at every opportunity to pitch silent.
They were on their last breath.
They were, oh man, they were quiet as could be out there as the moment hit them, and Tekken Master's the one who took advantage of it and moved on, and he will play against Dragon in the next round. Hats off, though, to Deoxys for being such a strong competitor. This is somebody who is young. He was on the come-up towards the end of Injustice 2 when he did win some tournaments by the end of that thing. And in Mortal Kombat 11, from right out the gate, he's been one of the absolute best players in the scene. Absolute best players in the scene.
And making a placement here like he has, it's just such a great look for his future as well. In this scene and in fighting games in general, is that he is off to a fantastic start for how young he is. He is one of the best up-and-coming players of our scene. Just like we see so many young players enter our scene, this is a golden age for Mortal Kombat in our scene. That I can't wait to see us potentially grow even more. That's what it's all about.
That's right. Oh man, Skullgirls it's so great that they are still putting Skullgirls on new spots. They're still finding some places that Skullgirls hasn't colonized yet. I think that is awesome. Definitely give this thing a try. It's been out for some years, and in IMO, absolutely one of the most fun versus fighters that you could want. Gaming Generations as well is a big, big help. Not just at EVO, but at many different tournaments, providing a lot of the equipment rentals and services, as they say right there. GamingGenerations.com is where you can find them.
Also have booths at all the major tournaments too, where you can buy some merchandise, some really cool swag there. We've also got DX Racer sitting in one of these bad boys right now. Very comfortable, keeping us comfy here in this top 8. 20% off. Store-wide, USA and Canada. Use code EVO2019 to save 20% there. And here we've got China Gaming Market Solutions, licensing, distribution, and retail, event, venue management, esports, the whole works. Check out China Gaming Market Solutions.
Ooh, these are very nice. You can go to konbausa.com and use code EVO2019 to get 15% off site-wide. I got this drone down here. I got some other stuff from them as well. By the way, that bag is really, really sick as well. You can port it around. A lot of people I know use that.
I've got that beautiful Obsidian sitting at the house.
There you go, man. At EVO 2019. I hope you're all still out there.
Absolutely, let's go. We've got 2 more matches of Mortal Kombat for the night. Losers finals coming up. We're going to have Tekken Master going up against Dragon. Winner gets the privilege of facing SONICFOX for Evolution Champion.
This is 2 very interesting potential storylines to go up against SONICFOX, but before that happens, we got to get through the losers final itself. Dragon has been an absolute buzzsaw versus every human alive over the past 2 majors, with the exception of SONICFOX.
Yes.
He's the only guy who's been the problem for him, and now it's on Tekken Master to prove to Dragon and to everybody else that he too can make it happen. Of course, it's Cetrion. And among Tekken Master's big gaggle of characters, it'll be Geras.
Cetrion,
That is your sole purpose.
but not my sole desire.
He wants more in life, including to get into grand finals, but first he's got to beat Dragon.
Looking at this matchup and talking to people out in the crowd before coming into this, what's so cool is that either way, whoever wins, we're going to have an iconic grand final.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're either going to have Dragon versus SONICFOX in the run back, or we're going to have Tekken Master versus SONICFOX in the run back, like we've seen years ago.
Very interesting movement so far in this matchup. This is both jockeying for position, both on wake up as well, rolling a lot. Got him. There's no breakaway. This is going to be some damage. Oh, he just built it actually right then.
He was on too much. Nice crouch there. Getting a punish. Not a whole lot there. Cetrion, not a big punisher herself. Just gonna kind of whittle away her life.
Oh, he's been seeing down 4 into Sand Trap the entire top 8.
He really has been watching him do it the entire time.
Yeah, some people when they're in their top 8, they're just gonna be on their phones while other people are playing. This dude's paying attention. You can see it.
Oh yeah, take it. You know, if he is on his phone, he's actually writing this down.
Yeah. He takes notes. Yeah,
I actually wouldn't be surprised if he was doing that.
Yeah, yeah. He definitely puts in that work.
Oh, getting jump happy, and there it is! Off of a jump and only 1-1. Flawless, blockable, and blown up with the up 2 by Dragon. Wow. Beautiful display of knowledge and execution of the match. What?
Got him. What can you say?
That's the second time we saw Dux do it against Tekken Master 2, where he just did a stand 1, believing to hit him out of like a forward 3, something, I don't even know.
Dude, Dragon's defense and offense are both incredible right now. Look at that keep up! Oh!
Up an anti-air down 4. He's a bad man.
Oh, you know, Tekken Master, this is in game 1, but I feel like he's in trouble. The way that Dragon is playing right now is like he cannot be defeated. Look at that.
Almost had to pick up 2 on the anti-air wall. Looking to blow up the wall. There's no defensive bar.
Look at that. I mean, that was
Master. Wow.
His offense. That dude did dash forward, forward 2. And Tekken Master got hit by it. I mean, that's everything is working for him on offense. On defense, he was poking out of staggers. He flawless block up 2'd. He knew exactly what was coming.
That he did. He looks prepared.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Dragon is.
Oh, yeah.
As a player, prepared for anything, prepared for these players, these matchups. He is my favorite when it comes to asking him and learning how he labs for these tournaments.
You can see him on the left side of the screen right there. And Tekken Master's on the right. Now you see him carving a path through the character select screen, wafting one way to the other. Will he actually lock in? Yes, he does. So he thought about Sonya. He hovered over that for quite a bit while we had the players on stream. But he goes back to the big boy, Geras, who just did so well for him in that mirror match.
Most certainly did. Yeah, what a mirror that was. Game 5, final round, final hit.
Round 1.
But if there's a Cetrion player, and a player in general that I think has the most Geras experience, it's Dragon. He has had to fight this matchup since day number 1 here in MK11.
No, of course.
And early on considered a tough one for Cetrion, but I have not seen it even since day 1.
Sounds right.
I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
Did that for sand trap. And that probably worked.
Oh my god.
Because it was on hit. And it's probably plus enough to guarantee the sand trap.
That was from way downtown in that wake up to then. That's not invincible, but it's just so fast. And it goes so far. And you get great damage out of it. 325 just like that.
Staggering here with 1-1 and backdashing into the wall. Blowing up a poke attempt by Tekken Master right there.
And he probably won't. Oh, he did actually spend the crushing blow. Okay. Now, he wouldn't have killed if he hadn't done the crushing blow.
Yep.
But, you know, he might have thought he could seal it anyway. Anyway, he just went for it. I understand. He wants to get the W.
Ooh, the clothesline on that forward throw. Breakfast, another one. He's been really throw happy on those throws as well. Really showcasing what that loop is all about with this character. We saw him do back-to-back throws against Deoxys multiple times coming into this. Ooh.
Trying to jump away. Again, trying to be active with Dragon. Both times Tekken Master shuts him down. Not with much damage, but at least that's the way to shut him down. Yeah.
You know, also Tekken Master watching watching CEO may have taken some notes that Dragon sometimes likes to wake up jump.
That's right. Of course, Tekken Master likes to do that same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you see Dragon always try to meaty them with that down 4.
There's a punish.
Because it will actually low profile wake-up attempts. Just something buffered there. 1 anti down 2, and just like Cetron should, in a situation like that, utilize any kind of hit to get out of that corner.
That does cost 1 defensive meter. You can see it coming back right now. But yeah, man, get out of there. Get out. You don't want to be in the corner versus that Gyros. That's a punish. Very nice.
Breakaway coming. It most certainly is.
Reversal grab is the choice for Dragon. So now he has the choice to pressure, and he does. It's a little staggering in the timings, but then Tekken Master only had, could have had a full combo.
Yeah, no hit confirm on the 1-1. There's going to cost him, and there's the wake-up jump. Of course it's going to come,
100%.
even if it's shut down.
Ah, punish. So there was no meter burn, and that's exactly what Tekken Master expected. Now there's no way to escape. The damage. The damage. Oh, yes.
Here it comes. Oh, 378. Still even without the gauntlet, hitting like a semi-truck over here.
This is a punish. This is going to do a ton of damage if there's a fatal.
Wait, this is going to go into an awful lot. He still has a geyser, too.
It's actually a ton. Wow. So it's rare that you see Cetron do this kind of damage, but there it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're the 3, and then there's a solar beam.
Maybe.
The solar beam. It's not very effective. 1 remaining and going into the Hell's Wrath Dragon. 2-0 in this loser's final.
That's such a cover-all option right there. That Hell's Wrath into the amplification, just to cover all. If there's a roll, yeah, beats it. If there's Dragon, if there's Gyros just sitting there, fine. It's, you know, no big deal.
Ooh, you see Gyros sneak past the wall with that forward 3. And through the boulder, apparently, too.
In my head, this doesn't feel like a blow-up, and yet it's 2-0 right now for Dragon. That first game felt like a blow-up, but that last game really felt a lot closer.
Yeah, very close. I feel like it definitely could have gone either way.
Yeah.
But talking to Dragon before this match started, he was very confident, very poised. He said that the nerves aren't there.
Okay.
And oddly enough, he said, wow.
Oh.
False block right here. He said that if he gets nerves, it only makes him play better.
Okay,
I think I've never heard that from a competitive player.
Never heard that before, but that's cool. That's great for him. Tried to make something happen there, Tekken Master. But Dragon evaded a little bit, got some defense. Here it is. There's no escape. Should be the round for Tekken Master, and it is. And even better for him, he's got the corner.
Most certainly does here. He's going to try to bully him, or is there enough space for Dragon to get a teleport out? But Sandshot might be in it. Might be something mixed up. And didn't do far away teleport. Didn't come off the defensive bar. Almost got Dragon burned there.
30%. About as usually good as it gets for Cetron. Tried to keep it up. That would have been. Here's a great chance. No! And he actually overcommitted. The punish string comes. That's the crushing blow. And Dragon gets even more damage out of the crushes. Oh, yeah. 40%.
Wait a minute. Cetrion doing the big damage? Not something you see every day, but on those crushing blows, you're never going to see it. And he does it on a special move.
Yeah. Got him. Oh boy, no, it's not for death. And then the Hell's Wrath comes out. What else would it be? Dragon's at match point. Just like that.
Can he get his run back? He told me he wants to do to Sonic what Sonic did to him at CEO.
Okay.
He said it.
Okay.
He said it, David.
Well, these guys get through Tekken Master. It's not over, but with things like this,
Ooh,
wow.
Weird drop for the second of the geyser. But I love his conversions off these straight anti-airs. Down 3, down 4, down 1, stand 1. He's got them all.
Got it. Yes, we've already seen the crush, but nevertheless, Tekken Master's close.
Closes the gap.
Got him. Now Tekken Master trying to make something happen.
His wake up jump again from Dragon. Oh, not this time around.
Got it.
Trying to blow up the gap between the gauntlet. Got blown up for it. And not an amplified wall. He knows that Tekken Master is capable of blowing it up. And this is a healthy for Tekken Master here. But Fatal Blow is available for Dragon. Another throw.
Dragon's in trouble. What's he got? What's the wake up choice? Okay! Flawless
that
block.
happened so quick, too.
Yo. I mean, that's some fast thought right there by both players. Tekken Master was ready, so he's not going to go down without a fight. Takes at least one game here. Tekken Master from Bahrain has made EVO Grand Finals in the past. He's 2 games away from doing it yet again.
And he is.
Round
Dragon,
fight.
just 2 years ago, won this entire event.
Oh, yeah. Is he going to spend the crush? Got it!
Yes! Take that early lead, get that momentum built. Wow!
Doing a really good job of varying between forward 3 and the follow-ups right there. I like that a lot. Okay, he was actually just out of range. I like the idea from Tekken Master, but Dragon was not there.
Oh, that down B was so kind of active and still made low profile that up 2.
Yeah.
She plays limbo when she does her crouch normals, man. She gets low to that ground.
Now we've seen Tekken Master jump out of a bunch of things. This time he gets it again. Got it.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. Okay.
Fairly certain that actually hit a wake-up jump attempt by Dragon there.
I think you're right.
Ooh. That getting a little bit risky with just throwing out the 4-2-3 wall.
Wow. Again, from downtown.
Why not? In those situations.
That man flies in from Bahrain to get that up too.
And the quickest in the game at 6 frames. Good games. Tekken Master really is establishing himself in this loser's final. Being down 2 games, match point against you, and to stay alive, what momentum that could give you. What a shift, what a tectonic shift we're going to see here.
It really takes some fortitude. Oh, there is a punish on this. No breakaway? Okay, finally. This is a chance now for Tekken Master. Yes, underneath it was Dragon. He's got a chance to pressure. As Tekken Master has no defensive bar, which means no more flawless block up 2s, no more wake up attacks, no more breakaways.
Really good recognition of that whip. Didn't leave himself punishable there on the 4-2-1-2.
Got it.
And that's exactly how the last round ended. That exact sequence is what cost Dragon the last match.
Yeah, super impressive by Tekken Master that he's been able to do that consistently. He's in there again. Still controlling things. If he finds the right hit right here, it's over, and Dragon knows that, so he's prioritizing blocking at this moment. But right now, guess for the game. Oh boy!
Both of them were pressing buttons
The
right
room
now.
has become absolutely silent. We all know it, and yet again, no, the drop!
No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
How do you do the execution of flawless block up 2 and then not the simple follow-up?
Any button would have sent this to a game 5 right there.
If he loses.
He could have backhanded his controller and been in a game 5 right now.
Can you imagine if he loses? Because of that.
Oh, I don't want to imagine it, David.
Because of that.
I'm going to be honest with you. Don't you put that evil on me.
Let's see. So he's starting off this round. All right. It is, of course, match point Dragon. There's an interruption. We've been seeing a lot of staggers, and finally Dragon gets right through it. As he puts his opponent into the corner, slamming him down.
He's been calling them out since blowing up the 1-1 off the jump in.
Look at this. His own staggers, and we're talking about some Setron offense right here. Oh, yeah. She's making it happen. It's party time.
Is that drop going to come back to bite him?
Oh,
look at the momentum Dragon has right now, and the health lead on his second match point here.
He's just rolling downhill. Okay, finally, Tekken Master gets something. The grab. He's still in the corner, but no big deal. He gets a chance to pressure. Underneath. Oh! Again, Dragon knows that what Tekken Master wants is big damage. And you got that by hits, not with grabs. Here you go. Okay. Dragon's close to moving into Grand Finals. Tekken Masters is close to the next game. He goes low again. That was it, dude. If that had been blocked, oh my God, I can't think about it. Next.
Here's, one more mix-up away from both of these players right now. No fatal blow for Dragon. He's going to need a clean BMP. Has to watch on the break.
Again.
Low. Yes, that's it.
Not enough. Oh, the chase down, and Tekken Master stays alive.
Oh my goodness, I cannot breathe right now.
Some of the choices being made here are choices that are difficult to make. Let me tell you. These guys are pulling it from the depths at this moment.
In a row in this top 8.
Yeah, you're right. You know, we were talking with people outside about how great this top 8 has been. There really has just been so many excellent matches so far, and this continues to be one. It's 2-2.
I just going to show you the depth of the top talent in this game. The top 4 every match beating a game number 5. Absolutely sensational.
Got him. Now Tekken Master's here for the pressure. Okay, well.
And look at what these players have had to endure just for a chance.
Right?
Fox in Grand Finals.
Yeah, Fox is just rooting for chaos right here. He wants both of these players to just be discombobulated by the time they get to him. Here's the crush. And he may have been waiting until that geyser to break away, but no punish.
Ooh, got the flawless block, but didn't have the up 2, but didn't have the defensive bar to do it.
Yep, no meter. He's just broken away.
But in those situations, we saw SONICFOX do it and just go for the grounded punishes. More damage at the end of the day.
Sure.
Might be something that Tekken has to look at the set.
Yes, again, we see the Hell's Wrath as a way to seal the deal. He's expecting a roll. It's match point yet again for Dragon.
Is this his 3rd one?
Yeah, I think it is.
Match point number 3.
This was almost a wash.
Newly added to Beast Coast Dragon. He had the 2-0 lead. And what a fight from Tekken Master, like we saw in his previous match too. He went for the read of read.
Wow. Of course, that does crushing blow if he meets the opponent in the sky. And Dragon trying to pressure. Okay. He's already spent the crushing blow string. Dude, what awareness right there. He knew he had spent that crush, so he went for the regular combo instead.
Wow, what control by Dragon right now. Everything in his favor. Hasn't taken his foot off the offensive pedal. Ooh, scary forward one.
Ready on the throw tech. It's Dragon, but not ready for that. Tekken Master brings it out. Now he needs so much work yet. He cannot rest.
Wow, Dragon getting a lot of those shields and only doing 311 there.
Coming in. Dragon is not even playing that zoning game anymore. This man's in here. He's
Pure
trying to press. He
offense
wants
right now.
to end it.
Wants to end it now. He wants to run back with Fox. He wants to give a taste of his own medicine. He wants to be your EVO champion. 1 hit away now.
Tekken Master knows what a land he's punished. Oh, one more is going to do this. This is me. What has he got? Oh, wow, Dragon did Tekken. Punish! Oh my God, Tekken Master! He doesn't have bar! He doesn't have it, but he can probably go for chip kill. That's what he was going for.
Double match point! This is Mortal Kombat!
It's final round yet again! 2 Green Marios all day today!
Did you see the comeback needed? I'm living.
Oh boy, and no punish either. We've seen him do that all day and not right there when he really needed it. Got him. Here's Tekken Master going for the pressure.
He's made so many good reads. Whoa!
Just in range, just barely.
I was just praising Tekken. I'm making so many good reads on Dragon's wake up here off of these throws.
Met him in the sky, into nothing. Oh, he actually got hit. He didn't need to. He didn't need to. Unfortunate for him right there, but Dragon's capitalizing. And he backs off.
Low enough
Both of them. He tried to punish, and it just wasn't right there.
It's the first time that he's really done Hell's Wrath and tried to punish it.
Oh. Again. Dragon is on the cusp. But he was last round too. He didn't believe in it.
He's still 1 hit away. It's going to be the win. That's going to be the Punisher. Dragon in a final round is going to make it to Grand Finals of EVO.
Jubilation for Dragon and for Tekken Master, as you can see on his face. There was a moment right there where if he had come in with forward 2-1, he did find the hit on forward 2. You can't hit confirm it with just 1 hit.
Yes.
He needed to have committed, and he just didn't think it was time. And then right after that, unfortunately, he overcommitted with the string, hitting Dragon out of the sky. and that put him at a big punishable whiff. So 2 moments right there that you know that's what he's thinking about. That's all that's going through his mind right now is the lost opportunity. But I do want to say for him to get 3rd place at EVO out of the biggest Mortal Kombat tournament of all time, over 1,500 players, is a fantastic, fantastic showing.
Yeah, and for him to go to losers in a final round, final hit to SONICFOX.
Yes.
To get eliminated by Dragon, final round, final hit.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
That just goes to show you the strength of what ended up being our top 3 here.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. Fantastic play by Tekken Master.
And so he was the 3rd best player.
He really was. He
By
only lost to
definition
these 2.
of every sense of the word.
Every way. Yeah, not only did he finish 3rd, of course, but the only people he lost to were the people who are in Grand Finals.
And he was 1 hit from beating both.
Very close.
1 button.
Very close. Oh, wow. So anyway, Tekken Master's day is over. But ours is not.
Look at that crowd here.
Ours is not, and the crowd knows it. There is a Grand Finals still to be played.
We're approaching midnight, and these guys are here and alive with us at Evolution. I hope you guys are too in chat. Just an incredible moment here in Mortal Kombat history.
You know, you mentioned how it's almost midnight. This really has been a marathon today. Many of the players played pools yesterday, although some did play this morning.
Some started at 10.
For some, this is literally a 1-day tournament. And for everybody, yesterday, yeah, you play in pools, but that's only the first part of pools, and the finishing was this morning.
Yes.
It was noon. So they've been playing since noon. SONICFOX was in Grand Finals for another tournament. Talk about a marathon for today of 12 in the morning to almost 12 midnight for these 2 players.
And they all are playing out of their mind after this marathon of a day like you talked about.
It's incredible. People approach that differently. Some people like to not eat during competitive play. They like to wait until afterward. They feel like literally it makes them hungrier. You can't do that.
I don't know that one here, Coach, but ladies and gentlemen, Grand Finals, Mortal Kombat, Evolution, let's go!
Who else would it be but SONICFOX and Dragon? It's the same exact 2 players we saw at CEO in June, about a month ago, and they're right back in here. Of course, last time, it was Dragon coming from winner's side, and SONICFOX had to win 2 3 out of 5 sets. Now it's the opposite. Dragon's got to win 2 3 out of 5 sets, and like you said, he wants the chance, and he has it now, to do the exact same thing that Fox did to him at CEO.
That's right, revenge is on the mind here. He's doing 2 sets to do it. SONICFOX is by far the colder of the 2 players right now.
Okay.
Dragon's coming in absolutely warmed up.
Steaming, in fact. I mean, the way that the last one ended, you got to be firing on all cylinders to come on top against a player like Tekken Master.
Wow, he's going to raise a fatal blow. This might be enough for the kill.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad that SONICFOX found out about the skulls and the shields last week. That's cool.
It's just
really useful. It's really useful.
Imagine just sitting here saying he's the best player of all time, and he just learned about a mechanic that's been around.
It was actually in previous games.
It's been in previous games. That just goes to show you.
Let me blow him up, everybody at home. All right, like just give. I have one instance of knowing something more than SONICFOX is. Let me have it. Let me have it. Come on.
I agree, David. But that just goes to show you, everyone watching at home, that we're all still learning.
Of course, of course. It's a young game.
Especially the depth of these fighting games as well.
Oh yeah, a lot to know. Dragon trying to snipe it out right there. Ooh, he comes in, and unfortunately for him, that just meant that SONICFOX had an easier time getting the grab. Ooh. Yes, he chases in. Now, again, that's unsafe, but it's a call out, and he's actually been right more often than not.
Hey, yes, he's going to feel those reads, the SONICFOX. Just knows when you want to press buttons, go for special moves.
Yeah.
He's got such a great understanding of fighting games that, I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes I don't understand. And with that throw, it's going to go up 1-0. Oh! Off with her head.
Somebody gonna clean this up?
Did you hear her?
That was rude.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah. Is someone going to clean this up? So rude is Cassie Cage. 2 games from reclaiming his throne here at EVO.
Now at CEO, Dragon won the first game when they played in Grand Finals, if you recall. And that did make SONICFOX go to a character switch and yada yada.
But it wasn't a character switch. Separating the 2 here.
Yeah, so this time, of course, right, Dragon's, of course, going to stick with Setchion. But that's just to say that he can certainly make the comeback. We've seen it many times.
And these are two players that have made it this far. Okay, has there ever been a grand final?
Oh, punish.
In the past 4 years for our games, where both players have only played one character?
You know, I'm gonna have to stew on that for a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe not.
That's a question.
What an answer!
That's a question I couldn't answer off the top of my head. I actually feel bad asking you it, David. If I'm being honest with you.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
But it's an interesting one to ask.
Yeah, do the research at home, everybody. I'd actually really like to know. Send me a tweet. But you're probably right. Oh, yeah, they both understood that. They knew! There have been so many moments like that where neither one really wants to make the big bet. We've seen that all day in this top 8.
3 tech throws in a row. By the way, that's massively punishable. SONICFOX just going to take it with the crushing blow. Could have saved it.
Yeah, could have.
Kept him grounded because their combos aren't going to launch.
That's true. He could have just done a regular string. Yeah, but all right, well, whatever.
To each their own in that situation. As long as you get the W, because a W is a W at the end of the day.
Lovely backdash first. And that backdash was about understanding that SONICFOX wanted to jump in. I mean, that was why he did it. He put himself in the right spot. Shout out to Dragon for that. It's not just footsies and buttons and mix-ups and yada yada. Where you are on screen and when is a huge part of this, and he's one of the best at that.
It certainly is. Walking into some active frames right there. No bar to confirm with by Dragon there. But that kept him knocked out in front of him. Wow. What an anti-air shoulder right there. Is this enough?
SONICFOX didn't believe it. And he was right.
Oh.
He tried to actually use jump kick to float over. Do you see that? He tried to put his hitbox
like
above it.
Move it above a little bit by stretching her out horizontally.
Classic.
That was
classic from Fox.
That was a cute try.
Yeah, dude.
I like the idea behind it. That's twice that Geyser has whipped on potentially Cassie's hitbox in that situation. Or, you know, there are a lot of times where you're just, it's got a kind of small hitbox to it itself, and
sure.
Versus getting tricky.
Expected SONICFOX to come forward, and absolutely correct was Dragon as he's got the knockdown into the corner. And, you know, SONICFOX has not taken the bait on that boulder mix-up at all. Trying to back off. Got him. Ooh, Dragon. Oh, that moment yet again. And that's if you block late, which he did, I guess. So Dragon is in big trouble. That's going to be the game. It's just like that. 2-0 SONICFOX.
Very close second game there. This is how it started on the winner's side as well. 2-0 SONICFOX, but the second game was close. And Dragon was putting the pieces together and figuring it out.
That's right.
And then used that in game 3 and 4 to tie things up.
And it ended up being, 3-2.
Will it repeat itself here? Or is SONICFOX in just a winning position, on the hunt, one game away from being EVO champion again?
Check out this expression on Dragon's face on the left right there. He's really searching for what to do. You can see him thinking deeply about it.
He's dissecting every little instance that happened in that match, going through his head. What can he do differently? What can he get hit by that he might find an answer for?
So this time he did not spend the crushing blow. I like that. Moving forward, underneath. Could have had more.
Yeah,
you can crush it. You can do down two.
We actually saw, was it Diox make the crushing read on that earlier? Send me with Tekken Master on the winner's side.
Look at these staggers here from Dragon. There it is. Oh boy. Didn't even want to bother on the whip punish, but SONICFOX is now coming in. God, SONICFOX is just so ready as he moves.
There's such a great understanding of spacing in fighting games.
Got it.
What he calls the nooch.
The nooch!
The nooch!
Again! Oh my God, say goodbye to your nooch.
Just that sense of when a button's gonna happen at a certain distance. Ready for it? Missed the anti right there. It's gonna be a big pickup for Dragon. No breakaway to save from any of this damage.
Again, as I said, Fox has guessed right on that every time. He's jumped over a lot of low boulders. He has not jumped into a single air boulder.
I don't know why he wouldn't keep doing the low boulder when it looked like he had trouble jumping that as well.
That's right, yeah.
Let's look up the chip right there. Too
far
away.
I like the idea, but Dragon's getting scrambly. He knows all he needs is one little bit. He can't get touched.
Time is a ticking. 3 seconds.
3.
The delay wake up saved him there.
That was smart and
cool.
aware.
That was so cool of a. I've never seen anything like that kind of transpire at the end of a round. Very unique.
Very nice stuff. Oh, boy!
This is one of those crushing blows where you get it and you're like, awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It's not something you see very often.
But thank you for the damage.
Right.
Ooh. Every time he's in Hell's Wrath, he's either got a shouldered out of it, shot out of it, everything.
Right.
That's not in the game plan here for Dragon, I think.
It seems like Fox has had the counter on deck every single time. The grab comes. Again, not a lot of damage each time. That's the way for both of these characters here, trying to whittle away those life bars.
Ooh, stuck back three.
Got it. No attempt on the keep up. And now Fox knows he's close.
2 fatal blows available. Wow, look how active that was.
Oh, yeah. Can he get there in time? No. SONICFOX is trying to move in. Oh, no!
Why are you kidding me?
Oh, no! And it's match point. Guess what? It's EVO 2019 point for Echo Fox SONICFOX.
On a huge championship caliber read right there. All of that movement, all of the blocking, all of the special moves, all of the full screen shenanigans for him to walk up into a no block crouch to put himself on tournament point here.
Genius stuff. I love it. Out of there. Fox comes in and he gets the grab. Oh yeah, he's got to follow in. Yes. And he's ready with the tech. I mean, both offensively and defensively, this guy is firing. He's got a corner.
In the back three as well. The control. And how many times do we see Dragon fight out of the corner by just swinging with 4-2-3? And we see the side switch beautifully executed every time.
No anti-air.
Those are kind of tricky too, those side switch combos with instant jump normals. Upset you around and those guys are hit stuns.
Here's SONICFOX. Oh, he's working on it. He's working on it, Aquaman.
And he's another anti-air. Dragon trying to get out of the corner. This is a no-fly zone here. But fights his way out of the corner again and just wants the damage. Stop the bleeding. Tie things up here.
He wants the bleeding on SONICFOX's side, and we're seeing plenty of that come out right now from Cassie. Oh, yeah.
Gonna get a slay. No bleed here. Give or take a couple of points.
Winning. Oh, boy. It's either way. SONICFOX is safe. Can he find another hit?
Coming onto the wire, got the floss blocked down to raise the push. Block Angel, but no offense for to back things up. Gets one of that punch. It's going to give it a 1-2. And SONICFOX is your Evolution 2019 champion.
Yet again, SONICFOX is back in control of Mortal Kombat at Evolution. It's been 2 years since he won EVO, but as you said before, he was actually the reigning Mortal Kombat champion. Intervening years was Injustice, and he's back on top. You can see it right there.
Fox
as he points to the sky.
Claimed his throne here at Evolution.
He was in 2 grand finals today, and this one he came out on top of.
Unlike last year where he was unable to win the NRS title and take it with Dragon Ball this time around, was able to do so here in Mortal Kombat. I don't think he would have wanted it any other way.
I think you're right. If he has to guess, yeah, this is his roots right here.
This is his roots. This is his home.
Yeah.
And he is back on top.
In a way, it feels right?
Yes.
Like, it's been kind of the natural order of things since he burst onto the scene.
Now I have to say that in this pro competition, Fox has looked susceptible.
He has.
He only has 1 pro competition win, now 2.
Now 2.
But coming into this, only had the 1.
That's right.
Shockingly, hasn't won Mortal Kombat at Combo Breaker ever.
Ever.
As well. Well, not as well, but.
Yeah, no, it's true. It hasn't been the complete domination.
Yes,
it hasn't been complete domination. Yeah, but it's